Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is having a good morning. Welcome on in. Apologies for the late start today. I went to bed at 3 a.m. I was having troubles. I was not happy. I'm still not super happy with how yesterday's turned out, so I was just like, So I stayed up trying to fix it. I didn't fix it, and that's okay. You know what? We live. Sometimes you make art you don't like. Yesterday, I made art that I didn't like, and that's all right. My only regret is spending so long on it. My only regret is not giving up sooner. Sometimes it'd be like that. But to be fair, that is the first piece so far this chroma that I've been like, yeah, I don't like it. And, oh, wait, where am I? I'm sorry. Mojo, good morning. Kiwi, good morning. I'm just sat on the screen talking to myself. Also, apologies. Am I in my pajamas? Yes. Yes, once again. I don't know. I'm tired. It was a long day yesterday. I think I did 20 hours or something stupid because I started at I think I did 21 hours. But then I probably did take a couple of like half-hour breaks in there. So I started at 7 a.m. and I finished at 3 a.m. Stupid. 20 hours, like why? I will say though, I don't have a migraine this morning, touch wood, which I'm genuinely shocked by. I was fully expecting to wake up and be dead, but no, seems life has taken pity. It's taken pity. I'm here for the 5-minute walk. The heck? Balls to you too. Good morning. How you doing, Crash? 2 seconds, I'm gonna open my sporty drink. My sporty hydration drink for my hard embroidery that I have to do. Although to be fair, I've gone easy today. Today's prompt. What was today's prompt? I've seen it because I've started. It's a prop prompt. We're doing. What the hell am I making? I think it's mistletoe something, right? Spear of mistletoe. Spear of mistletoe. It's a prop prompt. And I'm actually really pleased with the design. I think it's pretty fun. I've gone more down the lovey route of mistletoe and made it very. Oh my gosh! Get that off the disc. Not that. Into the bin. Gone more like pinksy kind of colors. I like the idea that it's like bluish green when it's closed, more like mistletoe colors, and then it like opens up and becomes reddish pink is the vibe. I don't know, I'm vibing with it. It's a little different. I don't know if it will be positively received, but we shall see. I've gone for something easier today though. I just wanted something easier. I was like, I just want to do a quick sheet, finish it, go to bed. Go back to bed. So that's where we're at today. Delicious sporty drink. Oh dear, I'm doing well, one day closer to Friday. Nice. Oh dear. When is the eliminations? Okay, once again, not that I'm looking to be eliminated. I'm expecting to be eliminated next time, and then I can chill out a little bit. When's the eliminations? We've got, this is the third day. Saturday. Okay, so I got one more prompt tomorrow and then Saturday. Okay. Maybe by the end of the week. We'll see. I'm gonna keep giving my all. I refuse to go out without giving it my all, but I'm also like, I think we've had like 2 duds in a row, or is it 3 duds in a row? I think 2 duds in a row. Yeah, so this is, I think we've had 2 duds in a row. We've only got 3 chances to do okay now. I think I'd have to ace all of them to stay in, and we'll give it my best shot. I'll give it a go. I will say, the main issues I was having yesterday actually have taught me an awful lot. It's not very useful stuff outside of the premise of Chromacore, but I still learn a lot. So where's my art gone? Where has my art gone? Oh, it fell. Okay. So yesterday, I finished the embroideries of the corgis, and I think they look really good. And I think they look really vivid, and I love the colors. I think they're really adorable. I did the eyes digitally because they were very small, but like I think the outlines of all the corgis looked really good. But I finished them at like 9 p.m, which meant I was taking pictures of them really late, and that's where my issue was yesterday. Because the embroidery itself, the fur and stuff, like I think it's so cute. I think they're so cute. Like look how cute these little guys are. They're so cute. I love them. I think they look really good. I think every single one of these dogs I think actually looks really good. That's not what I disliked about it. What I disliked is at 9 p.m. I have no proper lighting, like very bad lighting for photography. I rely quite heavily on still having some daylight to do my photography, and so I couldn't get a good consistent photo of all of them, which meant they ended up looking really washed out because it was so like it was either really bright light or really dark. I have streaming lights, but they're not super good for like taking detail photography shots. So yeah, it basically where I really struggled yesterday was actually not the embroidery. I'm really pleased with how all of these dogs turned out. I think they're so cute, but I actually really struggled with the photography. And then because I was doing editing digitally on top of that, it just ended up looking really, really washed out. And then when they looked at it, they were like, yeah, this looks very washed out. And it's like, it is. And I tried for like 6 hours to fix it, and I just couldn't. Like, this is why I say though, it's like specifically useful information, I guess, in the context of chroma core only, because normally I would just stop and take the pictures the next day when the sun came back out. But because these are daily art challenges, I couldn't do that, which meant I had to try and do those photos so late at night. And I just didn't have the lighting for it. And it's very unfortunate because these are actually quite vivid. Like, I used a lot of like oranges and stuff like that. Like, my lighting is trying to blow it out again, but like they're quite orangey and cute, and I'm probably going to cut them out and make them little appliques or something because they're honestly adorable. They're just little dogs. What's not to like? I want little dogs everywhere. So yeah, but it was a good learning curve. I'm not upset about the embroidery. I think the embroidery is fine. I'm upset with it took a really long time. So to be fair, the embroidery was still a bad choice because the embroidery took so long, and I was working on it constantly. So I bit off too much embroidery wise. So while I could finish it in the time, I couldn't finish it within the time I needed to take good photos. There you go. I could finish it within a day, but that's not actually the challenge. The challenge is to finish it before the sun goes down because I need to be able to take good photos. But again, useful learning in the context of chroma core at the very least. And I don't feel too bad about the embroidery itself. I haven't felt too bad about the embroidery itself on any of the ones we've done so far. I've actually been generally pretty pleased with it. And today as well, I've done some free motion already, and the vibes, it's a bit horror-y, but like, I don't know. That's just the like base outline to applique it in. I've only done the base outline, and I think it's actually looking pretty hecking cool, to be honest. So yeah, I don't think this is gonna be like blow away ridiculous, but I think I'm gonna be pleased with this, and I'll take being pleased with it. I just want to finish it before like a ridiculous time, to be fair, today. And I know that I've gone live, and that means that everything's gonna slow down, but I like chatting with people. I get lonely. I like chatting, and I do feel like pretty well. Again, I was assuming I was gonna have a migraine today, and I just don't, so that's nice. Diana, good morning, welcome on in, how are you doing? And Goblin, good morning. We have a house to myself for the next 5 days, so you're lonely. Oh, bless you. You love how the puppies turned out. Yeah, I'm gonna do something with them, because I really like how the puppy art turned out, even though I don't like how my editing went on it. I like the art. It's all a learning curve. I mean, that is why I do chroma in the first place, is to learn. So I can't really be mad about it if I actually learn something. Like, oh, the reason that I do this whole thing, dang it, it got me. Good morning, Mossy. It's still morning. I don't care if I've gone live in the afternoon. It'll always be morning in this stream. Good morning, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to a late stream. Very late. Oh my God, so late. The latest of streams. I haven't done an afternoon stream in like, actually probably over a year. I used to do them relatively often. I used to do 2 streams a week where I started at 9 a.m. and 2 streams a week where I started at 1 p.m. So I used to do 2 afternoon streams and 2 morning streams every week. But then I just found that because I get a bit iller in the evening normally with my condition and all that kind of stuff, I was finding that I just wouldn't be able to stream as long as if I started in the afternoon. So I was like, well, why am I doing it then? If I want to stream for like 6 hours, I might as well start in the morning. So that's what I did. That's what I did. Not too terrible, just doing some relaxing. Nice! I hope that the relaxing is going good. Not coming into stream saying jelly drink her drink like wait, use both your eyes. I don't know who that is! I don't know who that is. But also, good morning, how you doing, Sonic? I hope you're doing good. Somane, can I just, yesterday I made art that I was pissed, honestly. Like, look, okay, first of all, let me show you the side by side, because you're gonna see the problem I've been having here. So I finished my embroidery yesterday. But I finished it really late. So I finished it, like, I think it was about 9:20 in the evening. I finished the embroidery part of yesterday's challenge, which is way later than I normally have been finishing it. I've been finishing embroidery at like 5-6 p.m. so that I can go do the editing and then have dinner and finish, you know? So I finished really late yesterday. And then because I finished really late, I didn't have any sunlight to take photos. I want you to see this, because you see me being pissed off at this, right? This is the color that they should be. This is what they should be. And I tried so hard to get the colors that I had for these dogs. Because like, yes, there are some gray ones, like this is a gray dog, but these are orange. These are orange. There's no blue on this. These are orange. These are orange dogs. This, I didn't edit them to be blue. I didn't have enough natural light to take pictures of them. And then look at what happened. And I tried for like 6 hours to fix this. Like, I just couldn't. And I just couldn't because I was taking pictures of them so late and I didn't have a good enough light to get like a photo I needed. This is the color they are. Like, oh no. Yes, see? Like, oh, and it's annoying because I'm like actually really proud of the embroidery that I did. I'm really proud of the embroidery I did. Like, I think the embroidery itself is like actually adorable. Like, look at this little guy. He is also like that. Look at all their fur and like all the embroidery on all their fur. Like, I think they're gorgeous. I'm really pleased with how every single one of these dogs turned out. I think they're really cute. Do you have time? That is color tweaked because they were like dark blue. Like when I was color swatching them, I don't have a good enough light. I have my bright light that I use, which turns everything like neon white, like there's no black thread, or I have the natural light, which is what I tend to use for my embroideries. And with normal natural light, I can tweak it so it's very realistic. I can color fix it and stuff. But at 9 p.m. there wasn't any light, which meant the only one I had was my stream lights, and it's really annoying because like I then have to match the rest of the art to those vibes, even though I wanted to do like a really vivid orange. But I couldn't do that because they weren't showing up as orange and I couldn't fix it. And I did try. I tried till 3 a.m. last night, Sono, to fix it. Like I did it from 9 till, well, about 9:30 till 3 a.m. Legitimately 3 a.m. That's why I'm streaming later today, because I was like, I went to bed at 3 a.m. Yeah. And I just couldn't fix it. And again, I'm very proud of the embroidery side of things, which is what I'm trying to improve predominantly. But it's very frustrating. What I did learn though is, well, yes, I can do this embroidery in a day. For chroma, I need to finish earlier. Like I need to be finishing probably my embroidery before 7 p.m. Otherwise, I'm not going to get a good enough photo that I can actually submit it. So yeah, I have learned an important lesson is because I don't have the lighting set up at the moment. If I want to get a good photo of my art, it needs to be taken before the sun goes down. And I live. I look in live stream chat to see the reference I made. I want to see. Oi, 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 oi. You butt. How was your judging last night? He said exactly what I thought, which is how I felt about it. It looks washed out. Like, it's washed out. It's which it is. He's not wrong. He's like, yeah, the colors are just not, and it's like, yeah. Especially, I think it's even worse if you see like how it's actually meant to look, because then you can just see how messed up it got. And yeah. So it is what it is. It is what it is. That being said, I'm not making that same mistake again. I'll finish my embroidery. I'll finish it if I have to, like immediately. But yeah, I'm going much more into like the bright pinks today, which tend to photograph a bit better anyway, but also mistletoe, spear of mistletoe. So I'm kind of taking it down like love, but also blood. Love and blood, love and death. There you are. So we have it starting as like the more standard mistletoe-y colors, but then when it's at full power, it goes more like reddish pink, and it sucks the essence out of people. I've made it like a needle almost. So it is a spear, but it's like you throw it at someone, because mistletoe is a parasitic plant, which means it only grows on other things. So the whole idea with the spear is it starts as a very thin like looking thing which you could throw. It plants itself into somebody and drains their essence because it's a parasite. And that you would use them more defensively, with the idea that wherever you throw these, as long as they hit someone, they'll grow a forest, and so you can use it as an extra defensive barrier if you're in any kind of fight. That's what I'm going down the route of, because the prompt is simply a spear of mistletoe. That's it. Spear of mistletoe. So that's it. So I've kind of made up my own lore for it, which I think you kind of need to do if you're making a thing like that. Also, Star, good morning. What have you got? What have you got in the mail? I hope it's something cool. What's the day challenge? It's a prompt design. Yeah, it's prop design, and it's spear of mistletoe. You know what? Thank you. You good? Yeah, yeah. Thank you. My brain is like the size of a pea today. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Dear. We've got your new tablet. Good luck with this setup. I hope it goes as smoothly as possible. That's very exciting. Hell yeah. Sorry, I'm very thirsty. I've just had a burger. Again. I'm making my own this year though, so I'm saving some money. But I've just had a burger, so that was like, whoa. Ah, dear. But yes, this is what we're doing today. I need to outline some bits in white because I want like the pops of white. I think will be really, really nice. I want to add in some like neon green into one and then some neon pink into the other. Yeah, I mean that is kind of the vibe. I might add some neon pink potentially to. I might highlight in neon, like any kind of like very light blue for this one because I don't really have a good option otherwise since there is so much bright pink. So I guess a mixture of pinks and blues is fine. And then, yeah. That's about it. Most of this is done traditionally. There isn't a whole lot to do digitally, but I've also done a whole lot of it already because I started this morning. How are you experiencing the Grand Prix in general? It's okay. It's the same as it has been every year because, okay, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna push myself extra hard this year, and then about 3 days in, I was like, oh, I do this every year. Every single year so far, I think I've pushed myself to the extreme. So, you know what? It's just like any other year. The only difference is a lot more people are seeing my stuff, so I'm a bit more self-conscious about posting. But other than that, it is the same as like literally every other year we've ever done it. Is like I always give it my all. I always go 100%. I do it for the whole month. I always do the full 30 days. I do them daily as well. So it's not really that different. I imagine it'd be very different if you don't normally commit to doing the full 30 days or if you don't normally commit to full days doing it. But like, again, I have done. I will say I've gotten more specific feedback this year, which has been really nice because I have been competing and that's been lovely. Both positive and negative. Most of the time, the negative feedback lines up actually with exactly how I've been feeling about my art as well. So like that has actually been quite nice. The streaming space and like the community and stuff like this here, we're very positive and everyone's always very, very nice about my art. It is quite nice to hear people who don't have any stake in the race or don't know me giving me some more critical feedback. I understand that is something that I could ask for anyway, but it is nice just to have that day after day. And again, especially when it's already, when it puts into words the things that I have been struggling with, like that's nice. Like, you know, yesterday I knew I was having issues with the photography and I was, you know, the color correcting and stuff like that. And when Cynics is like, it looks washed out, it's like, that's the word that I wanted. It looks washed out, and it does. So like it kind of, they've been putting into words like a lot of how I've been feeling about my own art, which is very validating. Would always think that I want to be self-critical in a positive way, in that like, you know, I'm proud of this, but this is something I want to do better at, and that is basically how it feels like the feedback's been given, so that's been really nice. Like it's all coming from a place of try this better, try this better, try this better. I understand that I can't get a lot of feedback on how to do the embroidery stuff itself, but like the final piece of it and stuff like that, I'm getting good critique on. And again, it is nice just to have that more critical feedback that I don't normally get. So yeah, I've been really jamming with that side of things. That being said, if I got knocked out of the competition this weekend, I'd be okay with it. We made it through the first round of eliminations, which is still wild to me. The next round of eliminations is Saturday night, so I believe it's like Sunday at 5 a.m. So on Sunday I'll find out if we're going into the next round, but I'll be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't. We haven't got a single point so far coming into the third day, and today I'm going on very little sleep, so I'll be giving it my best shot, but like I wouldn't put too much faith in me today. I am hoping, my only hope is that they do the graffiti prompt before I get kicked out. I'm really hoping the graffiti prompt is either tomorrow or the day after. The reason is, do you want, okay, shh, spoilers. I'm gonna make a piece of clothing for the graffiti prompt, or I'm going to alter a piece of clothing. I have a black sweatshirt downstairs, fully black, that I want to do physical graffiti on, and then I want to have a picture on the back that I'm going to paint that I need to draw, but I'll probably draw on the day, of like little doodles of all of the cadets, like very simple doodles of all of the cadets that have got in this year, all of the races that are in this year, or even the ones that have already been eliminated. I wanted to do like little like almost like chalk drawing style sketches all across the back, and then have whatever the graffiti is on the front. Yeah, I wanted to do that. That was my idea for doing graffiti this year, and I'm really hoping the graffiti is either tomorrow or the day after if they do it this year. If it's not, I'm still gonna do that. Like, that is my idea, and I'm going to do it regardless. But it'd be really nice to do it while I'm still a part of the competition, go out with a bang kind of thing, rather than a flop. So, I mean, that's exactly what I said to Shiny earlier. I was like, I don't mind if I get booted out. I just want to get booted out feeling proud of myself. I don't want to get booted out when I'm like, oh, didn't like these prompts, you know. Let me get booted out when I'm like, yeah, I gave up. I didn't do well, but I did my best, you know. Dear, what have you got? Oh yeah. PD1561 to be exact. It's a 15.6 inch. Nice, very nice. The sale was lovely. Hell yeah, we love cheap alternatives. Yes, we do. And Alteria, have a lovely like. And Neb, good morning. Welcome on in. It's also super good that his critiques are very in line with your own internal one. Yeah, it's been really nice as well to listen. Like, again, last night I got more critique and I was like, yeah, this is exactly how I was feeling. And it's nice to hear it being put into words very concisely of like this, which I guess is someone who does a lot of art. Cynics is very good at. So yeah, that's been really nice. I've always liked getting critique for my art though. Again, I did competition cosplay and stuff like that. Like, I like, judge me harder. I like being judged. So that part of it I do really enjoy. That being said, I will be doing the daily prompts regardless of whether I'm in the competition or not, so if I get booted out, it's okay. I was happy to be surprised by the art I made today. I need to go back and watch the VOD properly, because I was asleep doing most of it this time. But I'm so glad. I'm glad you got good feedback. Hell yeah. I want to see the graffiti prompt. Wowie. Shiny should model with it. Too late. I've already got it in my size, so I'm gonna model with it. It's mine. Ah, dear. Attitude would improve. Yeah, lots of doodles. That sounds cool. I think it would be really cool. And Shifty, good morning. Welcome on in. Doing a lot more embroidery, I see. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, every July, this is our 3rd year doing this. We do like a month of like embroidery every day for a month. I might be able to find you the slides actually. Not that slide. There's one of them. So yeah. This is 2023's Chroma Core, where we did an embroidery every day for 30 days. And where's the next one? Show it to me. There's last year, so 2024's Chroma Core embroidery every day. And now we're doing it again. So yeah, this is our 3rd year doing it. It's like we do it every year now, and it's become like a part of my schedule that I really like. So that's been good. Ah, dear. You've joined us doing crow. Oh, yeah. Haven't seen you in a bit. How have you been doing? I hope you've been doing good. Pedialytic. Listen! Leave me alone. Let me drink my sports drinking piece. Ratbones, good morning, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. And Nat, good morning, welcome on in. I hope you're both doing good. I can't wait to make collage for this year's Chroma Core. Yeah, honestly, same. I'm me too. I need to sort a couple of them out because a couple of them are a bit weird, but like, I am also excited. I'm really pleased with like a lot of the colors I've been using and stuff like that. So I'm excited to get my collage together at the end as well. Hell yeah. They're all different shapes though. But it's fine. We live. I made a character for CC this year, but never finished my submission though today. I got some art. Hey, nice. Hell yeah. GG's on getting the art for, oh my god, yeah, Art Fight's only got like a week left, hasn't it? Oh. All right, me and Honey are making more progress towards moving towards the UK. Hell yeah. Good luck. It's probably a lot of work, I'm assuming. So hecking good luck. I hope it is going as well as it physically can. Oh, I've just got Discord up on the screen apparently. 2 seconds. Let me well, there's the live stream chat. Oh, that's really bright. It's not actually that bright. Why is my light on weird? No. Oh well, it's okay. It's very bright. It's much brighter than it should be. I do want it to look like it's glowing, but that really looks like it's glowing. That looks like it's glowing too much. Maybe once we get some more white thread on it, it'll be all right. Yeah, what I want to do is I want to get white, like do a proper outline on this as well, because it will just make it look a little bit more clear. And then also take that up here. I am thinking to maybe do like a dark pink outline on this bit, so have like the weapon itself outlined in white, but the background piece to not be in that. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I got so much art that I want to make. Hell yeah. I'm going to be buying a drawing tablet soon. I'm going to do the chroma prompts to teach myself how to use a tablet. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, because they're all in the Discord. You can go check all the previous year's ones out anytime. It's very, very cool. I always wanted to go back and do the ones from before I actually, you know, took part, and I just don't have the time most of the time. But it's definitely been on my brain of like, that'd be a cool thing to do one day. But yeah, no, it's, we are not there yet. I'm working on like a backpack and working on my garden. Nice! And a battle vest! Hell yeah! I love that. Like a backpack, working in the garden, battle vest! Very cool. Using good morning, a crafty jellyfish, grateful in colours in the shimmer. Beautiful sight with tentacles dancing, drifting a grace. As in the ocean's embrace. Thank you! How you doing, username? I hope you're doing good. Good morning. I'm writing down all the years of prompts so I don't lose them. They're all in the Discord permanently. As long as you're in the Chroma, and you can join the Chroma Core Discord at any point in the year. You can only talk in the Discord during Chroma Core, but you can join at any point. So you don't have to write them all down. They are there permanently. Yeah, they are just hanging out there. And if you need the link to the Chroma Discord, if you !Chroma, go to like the first link. It's in the description of the video. Yeah. I gotta go, sadly. No, it was fine. It was lovely to see you, Star. Good luck with getting the drawing tablet set up. I hope it goes good. We won't miss. We won't. What? Oh, I was gonna say. Yes, we will. We love Star. Star's fantastic. What the heck? I was about to like get the bonk hammer out. I was like, we mess with people, but we don't mess with Star. We love Star here. Oh dear. There we go. About to get the bonk hammer out there. I was about to go full bonk mode. Oh dear. Good morning, Komodo. How are you doing? Welcome on, and I hope you're doing well. You work on my handwriting anyway. Oh, fair. Very naughty. Star's our little guy. He is unmessable. We love Star. Yeah, he's just a little guy. Oh dear. Tem, good morning. How are you doing? Welcome on in. I hope you're doing good. Good morning. I can't thread a needle, would you believe? You'd think I'd be used to it, but I'm just not. Oh god. Can't thread a needle. Oh dear. He's just a little level 1 goblin. I want to get that as a sound alert so bad, but I'm also just going to piss Shiny off so much. Be like, through the floor, all you can hear is, I'm just a little level 1 goblin. You would kill me so fast. I only have like 3 hit points. I wouldn't even drop any good loot. Shiny would be pretty pissed off with me, I think. Oh dear. There you are. But yeah, no. The goal today is normal bedtime. normal bedtime. It's a small goal, but it is our goal today. Normal bedtime. I want to go to sleep. Also, take pictures of the art before the sun goes down, or you just do not get good pictures, Jelly. Thank you, Jelly. You're so right. I really like the design for this, though. Oh, do you want to see the drawing? The drawing is sick. I'm very happy with this. Listen, I did it quickly, but I'll be honest, I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's a cool looking spear, and I like it. Oh dear, Ren, good morning. Thank you so much for the follow. Good morning. I think that's a pretty cool spear. I like the idea that once it starts sucking your blood, then it just goes meow. I also wanted to do it in pink because mistletoe, the color, it's all love and cute, but also it sucks your blood. So it's like the pink was like a compromise between doing blood red and green. So pink. And then yeah, having it go into that just as like an example of it sucking the essence out of a poor thingy Maduheka. I also designed this in mind with the fact that I wanted to do more free motion because free motion's a bit quicker. I've done the free motion now. That is in. Like, look at these swirly whirlies. Swirly whirlies are in. I do not have to do those anymore. So now it's more just outlining, adding the details. I am going to put little white beads across the whole thing because mistletoe has those little white berries. And I am going to maybe highlight. I'm between highlighting in blue and highlighting in red, to be honest, but I think blue would be more cohesive for the piece. I love highlighting in red for like horror vibes, but I do think blue would pop a little bit more against the pink. Like if I do like a very like light bluey green, I think it will pop nicely. And since we're doing kind of a neon-y inverted thing, I think that's a vibe. There we go. Cute. I'm gonna draw a little level 1 goblin, get a tattoo. Hell, I still need to get a goblin tattoo, to be fair. It's just money and time. All I need is money, time, health as well. Money, time, and health. God, not asking for much, you know. Some money, some time, and some health. And I can get all those done. Oh dear. Pink and green is a killer combo. Yeah, it is a bit more of a turquoisey kind of greeny blue, but like, yeah, it's in the wheelhouse, and I enjoy them. It actually matches Millie pretty well, which is cute. I like that. Listen, anything that matches my girl, I'm like, ah, that's my girl. She's in the bottom corner. It matches my girl. Oh dear. I want to pull this out a little bit so it's a little bit more pointed. Come on. You know, this would probably be easier if I had another piece of fabric underneath it. Because then it would hold better in the hoop. I don't know, I've been sleepy, but I just haven't added any. So I'm living on the hard side and just doing one heckin' piece of fabric. And it's only like a craft cotton as well, so it's not like it's particularly thick. Ooh, dangerous, dangerous. Oh dear. How does it say? Money, health, and time. Yeah, I could really use a little bit of money, health, and time, but... oh, God. We make do with what we've got, eh? And... I'm making do. I'm making do. There we go. I will have to redo some of these stitches, but that's okay. I can do them later. I'd rather not deal with them while I'm trying to, like, fill in a lot of color and then go back and deal with them. But I also did want to do them the other way around because then I'd have to go back to doing free motion later and get it all done. I had the same thought, mistletoe spear in a bow fighting a massive toad. Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be very cool. Adding some characters in there to use the weapon is kind of fun. Hell yeah. Oh dear, how did Croissant go? Blapple, how did the rest of Haunts go? I hope you're doing good. I'm sorry that I couldn't stick around very much. I very much was like, awake and then asleep and then awake and then asleep, but I hope stuff went good for you. Okay, I've learned some valuable lessons for it. I'm not pleased with the final art, but I am pleased with the embroideries. You want to see the embroideries? The embroideries I think are gorgeous. Like, actually, I'm really pleased with them. Like, look at these little guys. They've got so much good texture on them. I think the outlines are really nice. But yeah, I'm very, very pleased with the embroidery. I'm just not pleased with the art, and the reason is I took the pictures so late that I didn't have any good light, because I only have my stream lights, which are bright white, and really bad for taking pictures of embroidery because it just washes everything out, or natural light, which is what I normally use to take pictures of my embroidery. And I finished the embroidery part of yesterday at like 9 PM, so I had no natural light, which meant I couldn't take a good enough photo to be able to edit it so that it didn't look washed out. So it looks really washed out, unfortunately, in the final art. It is what it is. Again, I use chroma core for like a learning thing, so I am in fact learning, and I'm not mad about that. So I'm not super pleased with my art from last night, but I do feel like I learned something quite valuable. So that's kind of where we're at. The art itself, don't love, but I like the embroidery and I did learn something. Which is why I do chroma core in the first place. I do it for learning. So I can't be too mad with that, I think. Oh dear. I'm glad you had some sleep. Yeah, I went to bed at 3 AM last night, Blapple. I know like you're someone who... Blapple is someone I think who does like, you know, you do like your late nights for work or your night shift and then you do day shifts. So like maybe that's... Yeah, I am not very good at that sort of thing. Resetting my sleep schedule is so risky with my migraines that I'll be honest, I was fully expecting to wake up today feeling like absolute death. And luckily, I actually don't. I feel okay. I did sleep through most of the morning, so I think my body is just on a bit of a delay right now. We'll see how that goes. I'm gonna try and go to bed at a normal time tonight so that I can kind of, you know, sort it out. But yeah, no, I actually didn't wake up feeling like ass. And I fully expected to. When I went to sleep, I was like, well, time to wake up feeling like ass. But no, I didn't actually. I didn't feel like ass, which is nice. I will take that. That is a win for me. And have this come the whole way down. Yeah, I like that. It just makes it a little bit more poppy as well. It does kind of look like it's glowing on this camera, which I'm not sure why, but I'm vibing with it. Thank you for the glow. Corgi bread, yeah, cute dog bread's adorable. Thank you. Yeah, the first link in that Chroma thing explains what Chroma Core is. If you're new to Chroma and you don't know what we're talking about, that first link is the video for the introduction. I would watch that. The second second link is actually to the website where you can see previous winners and stuff like that. And the third link is how to make your own cadet. So if you wanted to join in and stuff like that. I had a lamp that I've had for like 10 plus years, and I found out a few years ago that it gives off a beautiful golden hour-esque lighting. I need a lamp like that. I need a lamp like that. I do night shift, yeah, I wouldn't recommend it though, yeah. I'm not used to it, and again, normally whenever I have like any kind of weirdness with my sleep, that's when I like my migraines start like rearing their massive ugly heads and being like, it's time. No, please, please. But yeah, no, so far, touch wood, I actually feel okay today. And I've been awake for a while, I've made my lunch and stuff like that, and obviously I've made a design and everything. So I've had a minute for it to kick in, and I'm actually doing okay. I did have a pretty bad migraine this weekend, I think, but it is what it is. I do still have pretty bad ones most weeks, so I guess that honestly could just be, that's the one I was always destined to have this week, you know? It says that, yeah, I'm not fixing it now. I'm like, whatever. Whatever, it's an in-joke. We giggle at it now. It's been there for too long. It's now funny again. And then eventually it will stop being funny, and then I'll change it. But right now it's funny again. Oh god. Alright, let's scoot our boot the whole way up a little bit. I do night. Oh yeah, sorry. Also, heading to the garden. No, you're fine. Have a lovely rest of your day. Enjoy your gardening. I hope it goes good. I only just noticed. Yeah, a lot of people are having fun noticing, so I'm just gonna leave it there. So people are like, oh, I noticed a thing. And it's like, yeah, you did. You've joined us in the people that know. We are the people that know. Yeah. Welcome to the people that know group. The video is correct. The links are all correct. It's just what I've written is incorrect. So that's fine. If the videos were incorrect, I would change it. But since it's just what I've written is incorrect, it's like, it's fine. We can have that. The Spear of Mistletoe. Which, to be fair, I would, like, a Spear of Mistletoe is just a piece of mistletoe to me. Like, yes, it is, like, it could be a weapon, but you could also just be, like, spears are like a unit of measurement in plants anyways, like, right? So I would just be like, yeah, it's just effectively like a sprig of mistletoe. It's like, yeah, Spear of Mistletoe. But I'm not doing that because that would be a little boring, and I don't want to be a little boring. I want to be, well, not too difficult to date, but like, I want to have a good time with it. I want to enjoy the prompt. So I'm like, I'm gonna make this, and I like that mistletoe is a parasitic plant. I know a lot of people know that mistletoe is a parasitic plant. It basically just means it only grows if it can grow off something else. So it takes its nutrients directly from other plants. And I think that makes it really interesting. It's kind of edgy and cool. And then, yeah. But then also it's like one of the plants associated with like love and stuff like that, which I also think is kind of funny, to be honest. I think it's kind of funny that it's so in the middle of like, it's very parasitic, and like it only survives when it's like, you know, feeding off something else, but also it's a plant of love. I think that's kind of fun, hence the pinks we're going for. But also because I think that I can use the pinks as a shoe-in for like blood. I don't want to actually do blood. I'm not fancying embroidering blood today. You know, I have my times where I'm like, yep, today's blood embroidery day. It's not today though. Not today. Today is not blood embroidery. Blood embroidery. Oh, Temp, you did a hydrate, and I don't know if I ever did that. Let me get this thread through so it's in a good place, and I'll do this hydrate straight away. Thank you very much. Doop boop 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 scoop boop 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 boop. Did you make a toe? Not yet. There's still time though. You're such an ass. I don't understand. Wait, how are you meant to drink this? I don't understand. What are you meant to do? Like, hold it from the bottom, is it? Is that what you want me to do? It's too far away from my mouth. Oh, it's because you don't tip the head back. Oh, okay. Wait, are you meant to? But this is like a squeezy. Are you happy? I don't know. It feels weird. No, just straight up. No. Dan. Is that why it's called spearmint? Maybe. I'm not actually sure, to be fair. Didn't till now, but that's all right. Hey, yeah, no, mistletoe. Mistletoe is an interesting plant. It's a cool one. Yeah, that's why you often see it like hanging off of other plants, and it's because it is feeding off of them. It's a very parasitic plant, which again I think it's an interesting combination with it being like a plant that's very associated with love, but also is like exceptionally parasitic in nature. I think it's kind of cool. Anyway, I like it. I like it as a prompt. I think it's fun. I've definitely decided to lean more into the parasitic nature of it. But then yeah, pink because love. I guess you could also lean into Christmas. Christmas, New Year's. Although I believe that mistletoe is more specifically pagan, I want to say, in origin. Sorry, I'm not super well versed in that sort of stuff, but I think it is. Still, it's cool. It's cool, and I like it, and good. Fun prompt. Honestly, I needed a prompt like this today because I was sleepy, and like if they'd been like, it's time to do another environment, I'd be like, oh god. I'm kind of glad it wasn't graffiti today as well though, because I also, again, I have a really cool idea for graffiti and one that I'm very excited to kind of work out how to do, but I kind of want it to be on a day where I feel a little bit more alive. If it'd been today, I would have been a bit like, no, because I'll do it, but also I don't know if I can give it my best, because there's a lot of painting. Because that is going to be like a lot of fabric painting. Like a lot of fabric painting. I will obviously do some embroidery over the top and stuff like that as well, but it's a lot of fabric painting. Post a video to me. Thank you. Do it. Do it. Sometimes I wonder how you are the way I am. What do you mean? What have I done? Juice? It's like a Lucozade, but it's not Lucozade. It's like a Aldi. We have Lucozade at home. It's fake Lucozade. I actually don't know, but it does feel like a pagan tradition that kept after the Christian conversion, either Celtic pagan or Norse pagan. Yeah, I can Google this, to be fair. We are working on it. Maybe it's not a bad idea to find a little bit more about its origin. I'm pretty sure it's pagan, but I don't know, because again, like, I am generally a little ignorant about all that kind of stuff. I'm a simple bean. I'm a simple bean. Mistletoe. Let's Google. I took mistletoe kiss. Ooh. I don't want to see that. Ugh. Mistletoe. In history. Sorry, I'm trying to like work out how good Google. You know, like how do I mistletoe history? There you go. Mistletoe history. Give me that. Ooh. Mistletoe's history is rich with folklore and traditions evolving from ancient beliefs about good luck and protection to its modern association with love and romance, particularly during Christmas. It was considered sacred by the Druids, who used it in rituals and believed it possessed medicinal and medicinal properties, it's very poisonous. Norse mythology also links mistletoe to love and reconciliation, while Victorian era customs further solidified its connection to kissing under its bros. Kissing under your bros. How do you say that? Bros? Bows, maybe? Kissing under your bros. Often with a berry being plucked with each kiss. Gonna kiss your homies. You're so right. It's a Norse pagan. Norse pagan. Mistletoe was the only thing that could kill Balder. Oh, yeah, no, there is a story of that, isn't it? Lucozade, I feel like I'm being hexed in a language I don't speak. Lucozade is a brand of sports drinks over here. Lucozade, but it's all in like one word and it's got a Z in the middle, like Lucozade. Because it's zany. Hell yeah. Oh, why? What's wrong with me drinking? Lord, kiss your homies. You gotta kiss your bros. I wouldn't kiss my bros. You wouldn't kiss under your bros? What the heck? There's no Balder the Builder, I think. Asked all of nature to never hurt Balder, but the mistletoe was like, screw you, I'm gonna hurt them. I'm gonna hurt them. You can't tell me what to do. I choose violence. Dear. Which, honestly, fair. Oh dear, because of something, the mistletoe was the only one who didn't hear it. They were busy getting like snogged or something. That must be what it is. Mistletoe was busy getting snogged somewhere, and they didn't hear that they weren't meant to hurt them, and they got tricked, and then they hurt them. I'm making up mythology, which is not how mythology works. It's just been around for a while. I can be easily disproved. Oh dear. Also, I'm a little fearful because my voice is getting very tired. I don't know how obvious it is, but like I feel like over the last week my voice has just been getting more and more tired, and I think it's just because I'm tired in general. But like it is what it is. It is what it is. Kind of on a fondication of love. Oh, and the story tackles Jello Alcy. Jelly. I'm in there. The most jealous of people. Hell yeah. But yeah, no, that yeah. Nice. I'm not gonna do that, but I think some people should use that as like inspiration. I'm a bit late, you know, it's the nature of embroidery, I've kind of already started, but someone should use that as part of their inspiration for their piece, because that's honestly very cool. That'd be very cool. The entire thing, where Loki tricked his brother, who was jealous, to fire an arrow made of mistletoe Balder, which killed him. That's not even a prank. That's not even a good prank. It's okay, Jelly. Shiv a burger in your voice box. I will shiv a burger in my voice box. Violent. Oh god, but like, yeah, you know what? If Blapple says so, who am I to argue? It is time to shiv a burger into my voice box. Just. Oh dear, which caused everyone to mourn. Oh, yeah, it's not even a funny prank. Oh dear. Hi Almonson, good morning. How are you doing? Welcome on in, I hope you're doing good. Shove, oh my god. Wow, you shoving me? Oh, Almonson for a baby! Almonson, thank you for the 9 months, it's very kind of you. Thank you. Oh dear. Also, Fairy, good morning, how you doing? Welcome on in, I hope you're doing well. We are doing another prompt today. This one is Spear of Mistletoe. We've just been talking a little bit about the history of mistletoe. Like, I know more of it's like, it's poisonous. It's a parasitic plant. I know more that side of things about mistletoe. I don't know why. I'm gonna blame some kind of like game where you collect herbs. But like, yeah, I know mistletoe is bad for you. And I know that it's a parasitic plant that grows off other plants. Which is kind of where my theming has come from, but I didn't know as much about the mythology about it. Sure, Shiv, yeah, Shiv time. Hell yeah. Yeah, no, I didn't know as much about the rest of it, so it's kind of interesting. It's honestly very interesting. I feel like when you have like a more vague prompt, like not that it's super vague, but like, you know, it's just Spear of Mistletoe. Like looking into the history or like biology or, you know, uses of the thing, it kind of makes it a lot more interesting. It gives you something to actually pull from for like an idea. Again, I like the idea of the parasitic nature and also that it's a symbol of love. I like that, and that's kind of the vibe that I'm going for. But I think a more historical approach could also be really, really fun. Frigga's mother didn't ask the mistletoe because she thought it was too small. Loki straight away the spirit from the mistletoe and convinced the blind god Hodor to throw it at Balder. The projectile pierced the god and he fell down dead. Oh gosh. Why? That's so mean. Because he was loved? Jelly, would you be a woodland witch if you were a fey creature? No, goblin. Oh god. Nah, witches do things for people. I don't want to do things for people. I want to be a little goblin. I want to be left. Shoot you right. Yeah, I'm a creature. I just want to hoard. Oh dear. Witches are like for the people. They do things for people and stuff. And like I like doing things for friends occasionally, but like not constantly. I don't want my job. My cat woke me up breaking down some decoration, and then I started to do the daily and drew the missile sphere. And I typed my fave so far, so now considering doing the drawings in the morning. Hey, Almondson! Nice! Hell yeah! Well heckin' done. Heckin' impressive. GG's. GG's on keeping up as well. Again, like, a lot of people do not do every single day of chroma core, like, they don't do every prompt, so the fact that you are doing every prompt, G heckin' G. G heckin' G. Oh dear. There we go. Wow. Go. Yeah, forgot Goblin was an option, yeah. Nah, I'm not really a witch either. I not how I see myself personally. I definitely see myself as more of a creature. If it came to like, you know, if you were in this scenario, what would you be kind of thing? I would normally go down the creature route, to be honest. You know, there was an interesting video I feel like I watched a while ago. I think it was by Lavender Town, where they were like, how artists draw themselves and what it says about the artist. I definitely go more down, like, when it comes to drawing myself. I do draw myself as a human more these days, but I definitely vibe more with creature kind of vibes. Focus on quantity instead of quality. There's nothing wrong with that. It's whatever you want. If drawing every day is being a positive thing for you, I think you're doing it right. Also, no, you're fine. Take care of yourself, Blapple. I'm glad. I hope Haunts went good, and I hope Stream went good. And if you haven't gone and checked out Blapple before, they're a very talented artist. Very cool bean. Go send them some love. Oh dear. Let me get the Blapple shout out. Okay, get those in there. Get those in there. Good. Sorry, I'm gonna keep drinking because my voice is tight. I'm drinking, it's not really helping my voice, but I will keep drinking. I got a cup of tea as well. It's warm, but I got a cup of tea because I was like, maybe that's gonna help. Ah! Delicious. Oh dear. I hope your stream goes well. Thank you. I probably won't be going live for as long today. Just because, again, I've started later in the day and all that kind of stuff. But I wanted to get at least a little stream in. You know, chat a little bit, all that kind of stuff. Tell you what I learned and stuff like that. Did you hear? Yeah, I did. I saw what Cthulhu posted and I thought it was very funny. Cthulhu being like, Blapple doesn't need anyone to teach them to make tea because they can make tea. They make god-awful tea and they're happy with it and that's fine for them or something like that. And I was like... Oh dear. Hilarious. Listen, you drink your tea however it makes you the happiest, Blapple. If you like your flavored milk, you have your flavored milk. Enjoy it. You only live one life and you should drink the tea that you enjoy. That's Cthulhu. I was very funny. It was very funny. Yeah, I was like kind of drifting in and out of sleep at that point, but I saw it. I was like, pfft. Woke up, rolled over, saw that, giggled, rolled back over. Oh dear. It was funny though. Listen, you know, are they wrong? Are they wrong? Did they say anything wrong? I don't think so. Alright. Get like the... I do want to have some of the thin lines there, but it's nice to have like a couple of slightly thicker ones. Because I feel like it adds some visual variety, which is nice. And like puts some of them into the foreground a little bit more because these are a little bit lighter white. Sounds silly, but yeah. Alright, no, you're fine. Take care of yourself, Blapple. Again, massive thank you for popping by. And if anyone here hasn't checked out Blapple before, you know what to go do. They're a very, very cool bean. They do lovely streams as well. Go send them some love. Ah, dear. They're just a generally very supportive bean in the artist and makers and crafting community as well. And we love it. We love to see, we love to support. Actually, do I like that one in there? Yeah, no, I do. Wasn't sure for a second, but I take that back. Oh dear. Go. And hopefully hopefully this translates, because it is a bit of a weird... It's a bit of a weird design, but hopefully it translates alright. Okay. I'll do a couple more bigger ones. And then I could do, to be fair, a pink highlight on this one and then a blue highlight on the rest of it as well if I still want to get some pink highlight. I'm just not sure that I'm fussed to do that. Oh god, it's thick here. Okay. Go and go. Ow! There you go. Cool. I will say as well, there's been a few other things too, which I guess I can kind of talk about a little bit. You know, we got like a bit of an unusual stream going. We can have some little chats and stuff like that. There has been another kind of like side effect of Chroma this year. So every year I kind of experiment a little bit with like my health during Chroma, which I know is a weird thing to say, but like, you know, how trying to avoid having as many migraines as possible and stuff like that while still working to a degree that I'm proud of, you know? It's definitely like a balancing act, and it's something that we've had to tackle every single year of Chroma. It's been a big part of things that we have to tackle because I still have so many migraines. And this year so far, it's been the best year so far for it. We've actually had a really, really good year. I've been really, really careful with balancing my day and stuff like that with my health in mind. And, you know, there's always going to be times where I'm going to have a migraine regardless. And I think this weekend was a good example of that. You know, it's going to happen regardless because I'm someone who suffers with chronic migraine. You know, I'm going to have migraines. But so far this year, I think we've had the best year so far for that. If anything as well, I've actually just had a really good couple weeks for it, because technically we started doing Chroma, for me at least, my Chroma diaries would have started a couple weeks ago because that's when we were making the character. And yeah, but from then we've done very well. Again, we're not being unrealistic. I'm still having migraines, of course I am, because I still will. And there are days like today where I think I just got lucky, to be honest. But in general, doing pretty good. The things that I've been testing out and stuff like that have actually been working really, really well. And that's been really cool because there's a lot of projects that I would like to do in the future, but that require me to be well for like a few days in a row and stuff like that. And I know it sounds really silly, but like, because I do have plenty of times where like I'm well enough a few days in a row to do things, but I just never quite know if that's going to happen or not. And it always feels like quite out of my hands or out of control. So it's been really nice to test more things and have like some positive results of, oh, actually, this is working quite well for me. I don't know how well it'll work for the rest of the month. We'll see. But even just in the first couple of weeks being like, I've been really busy the last 2 weeks. My migraine count hasn't gone up though. Even though I've been doing so much more, I've been having the same amount of migraines as I always have. And that's, yeah. It doesn't, I guess, maybe sound like a massive win, but for me at least, it's been kind of a really big win the last couple of weeks, being like the stuff that I'm testing is actually working, and especially because we put like a lot of hard work into this kind of stuff, there's a lot of planning. Having it actually work for once a little bit, it's been really, really nice. Next is gonna have to be like sorting out my voice though, because I think the tiredness is getting to me, and it's definitely getting to my voice first and foremost. So that'll be the next one on the list of things to sort out. But yeah, no, the migraine stuff has actually been going really, really well. Really, really well doing Chroma. Like the planning and scheduling. I can also whack any of that in the Discord later. It's quite a lot, to be fair. But where we basically just, I say we because it was me and Shiny, we did it as a group effort. But we basically just planned out how we were going to do everything for like the next 4 weeks, if that makes sense. And which is very difficult. Planning like 4 weeks of like, this is what I'm doing this day, this is what I'm doing this day, this is what I'm doing this day. This is when I'm doing this, and this to make sure that I'm having this for my health, regardless of what the prompt is and stuff like that. This is how we're doing this. And like my days are so scheduled right now. But it's been really good. It's been really, really good, actually. It's probably not something we could do, you know, ridiculously often. Well, I know it's not something I could do ridiculously often because you have to take a lot of time out of your day to sort that sort of thing out. But it's been really good. It's been really good, actually. Maybe one day, I'll get, what do you call it? If I'm ever rich, I'll hire like a personal assistant who can sort my life out like this every single month so that I can have as easy a time with my migraines as possible. Like, we just don't have the time in our day to do this regularly, unfortunately, because it's like, it's a lot of extra work. But if it works, then it means that there are more things I can do throughout the year, which I really like. I just have to like plan in the extra time to sort everything out and, you know, make the phone calls, do the appointments ahead of time, you know, all the normal stuff. But yeah, that was really cool. I thought that was really cool. It's a little thing. I know it's like, doesn't really affect any of you guys so much, but it's been really nice for me, because otherwise I often find that Chroma Core can be a time where I'm just like triggering migraine after migraine if I'm not careful and stuff like that, and it you know, leads you to a sense of you don't enjoy the event as much because you're kind of just like, ooh, have I done too much today? You know, am I going to regret this later? And it's not as fun to be in that mindset. Where so far this year, I was definitely like that for the first week, but yeah, I'm like, no, actually, I think we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. And it also probably means that even on days like last night, where I was like way later, I still kind of get by. Although yeah, definitely off schedule a little bit today, but that's okay. We're managing. There we go. I think the white pops well enough. I think it pops less against this, but I think overall it pops well enough, I think. Yeah, I'd say so. Interestingly, the spear looks a little bendy, but I think that's actually just the way they've got it in the hoop. I could just wiggle it in the hoop and it'll become straighter again. I'm pretty happy with that, actually. Let me get some more thread as well on the side, because I am, actually, we'll do a little longer. Yeah. Fuzz Jelly, how you doing, Flump? Good morning, welcome on in. Oh dear, good morning. Sorry, I've just been, apologies, you probably came in a minute ago and I'm just here like, I've just been gushing about like things going well and stuff. I also, there's a lot of stuff I can't really talk about right now, but a lot of stuff is moving in a really good direction, and I'm very happy. Things been good. What year is this? 2025. 2025. It's been very kind. It's been very kind so far. I appreciate the kindness. 2025. Very cool. Thank you. Yeah. Cool hacking stuff. Oh, there you go. Means 2026 is going to be a butt, but that's all right. We'll enjoy 2025 while it's here. Or maybe it won't be. Maybe it'll be a fantastic year. Who knows? Maybe I'm being too defeatist too early. Oh dear. There we go. Oh, you know another thing that's kind of cool? Actually, am I allowed to talk about this on Twitch? I think I'm allowed to. I think I'm allowed to mention it as long as I'm not directing people over. Because Twitch doesn't like you to direct people to other places you stream and stuff. That is in the rules now. You can't direct people. Like, if I'm streaming on multiple places, I can't be like, hey, people from Twitch, go over to here. That's not allowed. That's against the rules. I can't be seen to do that, and nobody in the chat can do that for me either, because I'd get in trouble for it. Which might mean I need to remove some links at some point, so that doesn't happen. But yeah, no, whatever. But what was I gonna say? I got distracted because of a thing you can't do. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but what I was gonna say was completely unrelated to that. We've nearly hit 1,000 followers or subscribers on YouTube, which is really cool. Really cool, because I've been like posting shorts there and stuff like that, and yeah, it's been doing quite well. So we've nearly hit 1,000 over there, which is awesome. You know, for me, I am definitely a streamer first and foremost, and I love streaming on Twitch and stuff like that. But it is nice to see things going well elsewhere as well. Same as on Blue Sky. I think Blue Sky have already matched the amount of followers I ever had on Twitter. I didn't like Twitter, to be fair. And I'm still really enjoying posting there and stuff like that, so that's been really good. We don't really focus too much on numbers here, because it doesn't really have too much of an impact on the things that I'm doing for the most part. But it's been nice to see things going kind of in a in a cool direction and going good. So that's been really nice as well. That's also been a nice thing. There's a lot of little things. All little things kind of coming together, which is like, I do want to post some more shorts, but I'll be honest, the idea of being able to edit after making one of these is just like, it's not happening. It's not happening, and that's okay. Because, yeah, it's late. I need to go to bed normally. Or I need to, okay. There is probably a good word for this, and I do not know what the word is, but when I finish an embroidery, even if it's like really late, maybe not last night, because last night I did go straight to bed, but like outside of those kind of things, if when I finish like my work for the day, whatever my work is, even if it's like embroidery and it's something that I really, really like, I have to do a thing where I'm like, right, I know that I've been doing art all day and stuff like that, and it's like, you know, it's something that I enjoy, but I can't go to sleep until I've had my designated relaxation time. Even if I'm so tired, even if I'm like absolutely exhausted, I need to like watch a video or listen to some music for like 15 minutes and then go to sleep. I can't finish work and then immediately go to bed normally. Like I need to have like 15 minutes of something else in between, even if I'm like proper exhausted, like I can barely keep my eyes open, I still need something else in there, or it just doesn't feel quite right. I don't know, it feels weird to end a day, especially because like my days during chroma, which to be clear, like I'm quite happy with this. This is actually, if anything, like kind of where I thrive. But like I do my embroidery for the majority of the day, and then I'll edit like any color correction and stuff like that in the evening and all that kind of stuff. Normally I submit by about like either 9 or 10 p.m. and I've been aiming to go to bed at 10 to 10:30, right? So that's my schedule. So it's normally pretty close. Like I might submit at like 9:30. I'm like, perfect. It's time to watch half an hour of things and go to bed. And that is my break of the day. But I don't know why, because I do like the things I'm doing. I love the embroidery. I have a lot of fun with it. But if I don't have that little like half hour, or like 15 minutes even would do it. 15-minute break. I'm just like, oh, can't sleep. Not allowed. Must have tiny relaxation time. Although I would say the embroidery as a whole is pretty relaxing. Like, I don't know if you're noticing, I'm barely having to pay too much attention at this point because I've already outlined what I'm doing. I'm just kind of following my path. And this is pretty heckin' relaxing. I think that's the other thing was like, you know, does Chroma Core feel that different this year? And it's like, not really. Again, a lot more people are seeing my stuff, which makes me a little bit more self-conscious, but at the same time, I'm getting really good feedback, which often lines up with how I also feel about my own art, which is really, really useful. So that's been really, really good. Just good to hear like what other people actually think, where there's no bias or anything like that. Because if I am live on Twitch and I ask for feedback, there is often going to be bias. You know, a lot of the time people will, I don't mean this in a rude way, but like they'll be nicer and like kinder with their words. Sugarcoat things a little bit and stuff like that. Sometimes you just, and to be fair, Cynics hasn't been rude or anything, but like it's nice to hear like people go in and critique things. I like that. I like that. Not that every single thing that I make I'm, I guess, making with the purpose of being critiqued, but like it is nice. It is nice to hear some good unbiased feedback of like, yep, this looks washed out, or I would change this, or I don't like the composition here. Like, handy. And it was also handy to hear other people's feedback as well, because I can also learn from that. So just generally handy. Dear. I do need to go back and properly watch last night's though, because again, for the first time I kind of slept through it this time. I was very sleepy. I need to go back and watch all of that properly. Yeah. I like this. It's very simple, but I like it. I like simple spear thing. Good. Ah, dear. Common voice. Kick it into gear. But yeah, so that's been really, really nice. But other than that, it's not really felt that different. And I do also think it helps that I personally do find embroidery quite therapeutic. Like, there's something about just like, once you've got your outline, you know what, like this bit can be a little stressful because you need to like work out what you're actually doing and stuff. But once you've got your plan in place, you've got it traced onto the fabric, you're just kind of like chipping away at it. You can only go so fast. Like, what am I going to do? Be like, I'm pumping into hyperdrive? Like, I need to embroider fast? Like, no. You can only embroider so fast. And so there's like nothing you can really do except just like plod along kind of thing. And there's something very, very freeing about that. Something very freeing about it. My what do you call it? Agenda as always is, you give people to trying embroidery. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good one. Not everyone's gonna love it, and I completely understand that, but as far as hobbies goes, it's a pretty relaxing one. Like, again, you could very easily, if you were someone who enjoyed watching television, because, like, I personally don't really watch television, but if you're someone who does enjoy watching television, you just sit in front of a telly and just, like, plod away kind of thing. Yes, there are some embroideries out there that are going to be more complicated than... Oh! There are some embroideries out there that are going to be more complicated than others. Not every embroidery is really simple and easy. But, like, if you're wanting one that is, like, just relatively easy, like, you do not have to draw your own art for your embroideries. Personally, I do, because I like that part of the process, but you could very easily just buy a kit, and it'll come with all the colours you need, it comes with all the equipment you need, and you could just sit in front of the television and do it, and it's nice and relaxing. You don't have to think that much. And then at the end of it, you have, like, a little piece of art, which is nice. I feel the same about crochet, though, to be fair. I love crochet. Not something, actually, that I've incorporated into my chroma stuff this year, but I am tempted, if, like, the correct prompt comes up, where I'm like, I could do, like, a little bit of crochet or something, I would definitely be tempted to be like, I'm not going to submit, like, a crocheted piece, but, like, to add a crochet element to my... Sorry, there's, like, a lot of car noise happening outside my window, which is very distracting. I'd be very tempted to add, like, a crochet element to my final piece. It just gets me when you hear, like, someone outside, like, vroom, vroom, because, like, it's a 20-mile-an-hour road. What are you doing? Oh, dear. Yeah, well, they're vrooming, clearly. Good vrooms. So I like doing diamond art. I can watch a stream, listen to an audio drama, watch Doctor Who, or listen to music, and I find it really soothing. Yeah, it gives your hands something to work at, so you know you're not over, like, if I'm left to my own devices, my brain just goes wandering, and you know, sometimes my brain goes wandering to really cool places, I will say. I got that brain is just doing things in its own mind. It's like, that's a cool thought, never thought of that before, thanks brain. But then also there are times your brain just gets into, like, a cycle of overthinking and stuff like that, and I find that hobbies like crochet, embroidery, diamond painting, stuff like that, they keep your mind just busy enough so that you can avoid that if your brain is in one of those moods where it's like time to spam you with stuff you're concerned about. It's like, I don't want to think about that right now. I don't want to think about that right this minute. Thank you, brain. Yeah, it's a good one for quietening the brain down a little bit. So yeah, I kind of just do chroma core and feel very relaxed most of the time. Like, yes, there are a lot of deadlines, I suppose, because you're doing stuff every day, but I don't know, it's kind of vibing. It gets done when it gets done, you know, like, I can only embroider so quickly. It'll get done at some point, and when it's done, I'll be like, yay, it's done. But what am I gonna do? Like, time to embroider faster? Pfft, no. It gets done when it gets done, or if it doesn't get done, then it's done when it's at the end of the day. Oh dear, so I can stop and take a break. It's cute. I like it. I like it. I like its vibes. It's got them vibes, and I like them vibes. Oh, Dishleys, good morning. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Good morning, good morning. We're doing a bit of a late stream today because I was very tired. I stayed up late last night, and I was like, yeah, you know what? First of all, I was fully expecting to have a migraine this morning, which, by the way, I did not. I had like a little mild one last night, but it was like a very easy one to deal with. A very easy one to deal with. And then, yeah, and that was it. And I was like, whoa. And touch wood again, like, I would like to not trigger one right this moment. It's a bit early in the day for me, but like, I went to bed so late last night, I was like, oh, guaranteed, like, that's it for me. Time to have like a mega migraine. But no, actually, I don't know why, but my body's been very kind to me and decided I can have a day off that. It's very cool. Thank you for doing that, body. Very cool. Oh dear. And get this in here. Interestingly, kind of mushroom-esque because of the shape of it, but that's okay. It's meant to be like it's flowering out, but I get it. It's gonna look even more mushroomy once I add all the little white pearls to it. Oh dear. But at least it looks organic. We'll take that. We'll take the organicness. I was going for like the viney look because again, it grows off other things and like the shape of the leaves are often in like clumps and bundles. So I was kind of going for that sort of vibe. It is a bit mushroomy. It's fine. We live. I like mushrooms. Doing okay, made a new thing yesterday. I love how you made look deal. Thank you. Yeah, with the white lines. You want to do a stretch? You want to do bands? I'm doing less of the weights at the moment because I'm doing the weights more in the morning. We can have another hydrate. We can have another hydrate. Hell yeah. How you doing, Shaleeves? I hope things are going good. I hope the new thing is going good. Hell yeah. How do you do, fellow kids? How do you do, Emily? Good morning. Let me grab my bands. Oh, it's just, yeah. Think about the back stretch is nice. We'll do a proper one though. We won't just be like bom, 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 bom. You can see an art share later. Yippee! I look forward to seeing it. I look forward to seeing it. You need one of these bands, yeah, like the stretch where you do this and you like put your shoulders in your back pocket. Oh, it's good. You really feel it like there. I don't know, like it hits the exact muscle that I use for embroidery and it's just like, good stretch. This feels really nice. It's not like it's hurting it or tiring it out or anything like that. It just feels like it's giving it a very mild stretch. Oh. Oh. It's very nice. But yeah, I'm doing more of my intense stuff in the mornings. Not this morning, but most mornings. You feel refreshed. Yeah. I mean, you meant to also do this one. How are you meant to do it? Forward. Yeah. But I can't do it very easily without hitting my cameras or my mic. I could move my mic up a bit actually. There you go. But it's still hard because I have to like lift my arms up a little bit. You can see like I do it at an angle, which is not very good at the desk. Just because I don't have the space in this room. When I have it out of this room, I can do those ones. But like in this room, the up down is a little easier. I'll do stretches properly. Yeah, like it takes me a moment. I'm doing it a different way. I can show you. It's meant to be, you can do the up down one, but like you're meant to do it if you can, like this, which also does do the thing, just not quite as good for what I want, but like that. Wow. Yeah. You get the idea. Oh, Mike, you're really far away. Sorry, I did just move you. Oh, dude, you're in a closet. Yeah, I'm in a closet, so I have to be really careful the angle I do it at, or I'll like hit the walls, or yeah. Everyone forgets that I stream in a tiny closet. I can't do like the full stretch very easily. But yeah, I can upstairs though. I can upstairs. I am considering getting like a second pair of bands and then like having the new bands for the stream room and then put the old bands in the upstairs where I've been doing my workouts. So I have them just up there because otherwise I'm like, I just don't go and grab the things. They're everywhere. Oh my god, is that an Octo Geisha? How are you doing? Umbra, good morning. Send love with raid message. How is stream? Oh dear. I hope you had a really, really good one. Are you alright with me shouting you out? Oh dear. If you haven't met out, I can at least verbally shout you out. If you've not met Octo Geisha before, very, very talented artist on Twitch. They do a lot of their art with mouse and keyboard. They have a load of models as well. If you like PNG tuber kind of vibes, they got loads and loads of stuff. Very cool art piece they've been making over there recently. We actually saw some of that art on stream yesterday because of the Discord art share. They were making a piece that was like very JoJo-esque, but for Iron Mouse. Which again, if ever there was a time to be making art for Iron Mouse, we've made some fan art for Iron Mouse a few times ourselves. But yeah, very heckin' cool. Very heckin' cool. Umbra, good morning. Raz, good morning. Octo Geisha, good morning. How are you doing? Welcome on in. You're joining us when we're doing an embroidery every single day. Every single day for blah, 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 30 days. Although it'll technically kind of be like 31 days, probably, maybe 32. Because of the start and the end, basically. Because of the start and the end. Yep. Also, Octo Geisha, if you need to go eat, sleep, drink, anything like that, obviously, you know the deal. but please do. You're super, super welcome to if you need to do any of your post-stream self-care. Completely understand. If you're new here, I got some embroideries to show you. You want to come see my embroideries? We're on day 8, so funnily enough, we do have a few embroideries to show. I can kind of show you the sort of stuff we do. Most of them are not mounted though because I haven't got around to it. But yeah, this one actually uses the same sort of background fabric. So this is going to be like a vibe. They're going to be kind of similar. Let me just make a little collage on the desk. So these are mixtures of hand embroidery, free motions, needlework, beading, sequinning, all that kind of stuff. We just do like needlework in general. Like this one I've made frills for and stuff like that. So a variety of arts and crafting techniques. Some of these are not mounted on anything, so I'm kind of just having to lean them there. Some of them are kind of large, so I'll just put them at the back. But yeah, this one was a GIF, which is why it's all in pieces so that I could animate it later. Same with this one. But also I'm going to take the corgis off there because they're so cute. I'm going to put them somewhere. And that's where we're at so far. We're on day 8. My whole room is just overrun by embroideries by the end of the month, but I love it. I love it. It's good stuff and I enjoy it. You did a 3D model? Hell yeah! Very cool. DJ, good morning as well. I hope that the reveal went. Was it a reveal or was it a debut? Oh dear. Jockey, good morning. How you doing? Welcome on in. Good morning. Good morning. Oh dear. Real embroidery hours. Real embroidery hours. Yeah, we're on day 8. This is my desk covered in embroidery. Oh dear. Yes. Look at our little baked goods. They're so good and they're so baked. I'm gonna cut out the full body ones and I'm going to put them on something because they're very cute. Like I'm really pleased with how obviously the extra pieces used for the animation I don't need, but like the full body dogs, I'm gonna put them somewhere because they're cute and I like them and I want them. I want them everywhere. So yeah, tiny puppies must go somewhere. This one I'm gonna cut out and stitch it back together as it was in the GIF at some point. Not today. Probably not tomorrow. I don't know about the next day either. This one I don't even know what I'm mounting on because the shape of it ends up being really weird. I might do it in a circle. And then yeah, we have all of our ones that need to be mounted. I'm behind. Today's prompt is another prompt. What is it? What are we doing today? Apologies, I went to bed at 3 AM last night, so I'm very sleepy. What was the favorite prompt? Mistletoe, spirit mistletoe. So we've kind of gone down the route of mistletoe is a parasitic plant. It only grows on other plants and it takes its fuel from other plants, but it is also the plant of live. It is a live plant for kissing under the mistletoe and relationships and all that kind of stuff. So we're kind of taking a mixture of its parasitic properties to turn it into like a spear-like needle with the idea that it would pierce the enemy and then start as this little green plant and grow into this big red-pink sort of thing once it had ingested your guts. Yes. So it's a very organic spear. Oh dear, and currently we're just adding some white outline so it looks really glowy and vibey. Oh dear, I hope everyone's doing good. Animate, you say? Yeah, I can show you the GIF. It's somewhere. It's very silly though. Where the... Wait, can I show you it? Where the heck did I put it? Oh, it's in general chat, innit? That's why, yeah, here it is. Yeah, so we made it in separate parts so that we could animate it together. The another vibe you've gone with this year. Thank you. I'm really enjoying it too. I'm 100% get sleep. Get some sleep. Thank you so much for the love and the lurks. And massive thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Good day. Hope you're doing good. I am very sleepy today, Chocky, because again, like last night was a long day for me. But I'm happy. I'm good. And I'm enjoying the prompt today, and like I'm kind of just vibing. We're having like a vibey day. Pants. Oh dear. Reveal, I suck at debut, so just do the ADHD. I'm using the vibe. Super fair. Super fair. You gotta do it in a way that you enjoy at the end of the day, right? Hell yeah. Oh dear. Speaking of mistletoe, spear. I can spell. Yes, spear of mistletoe. So speaking of mistletoe, Oh, that's so cute. Thank you. So cute and wiggly. He's very wiggly. Yeah. He's meant to be a mad scientist. He's just a little guy, though. Vibes are good. Just gotta pace yourself with the challenging. Yeah. So what I learned yesterday is I need to finish my embroidery, like specifically the embroidery part of the design, like before 7 p.m., which hasn't been a problem up until yesterday. But yesterday I finished the embroidery part at 9 p.m. Now I have my stream light that is very white light and straight on me, but it's not a good one for photography because it kind of washes everything out. So I rely a lot on natural light when it comes to taking pictures of my embroidery. And what I discovered last night was if I finish too late in the day, I can't take a good photo of my embroidery and it's just gonna look really washed out. So yeah, yesterday was, I'm not super proud of the art and how it was finished yesterday, but it was a good learning curve of like, this is something I have to bear in mind if I'm going to be doing these daily challenges, is I need to finish before the sun goes down. Because if the sun has gone down, I can no longer get a good photo. Yeah. So it was a valuable lesson, to be honest. Also, burp, burp. Burp, burp, burp. Oh dear. Just trying to find the energy to art and edit. I want to get a lot of content sorted before I'm on holiday. Hey, you going on holiday? I hope you have a good holiday. Oh no, not fun to get extra time constraints though. Okay, so sorry, Chucky. I'm gonna be like a disgusting human being. I love deadlines. I thrive off deadlines. Give me tight deadlines. Give me deadlines that I couldn't physically possibly go for. I go for that. I love that. I love having multiple deadlines all line up. I love working like 21-hour days. I have a really disgusting brain, like very gross, disgusting workaholic brain, and I blame my family because all of my family seem to have this brain where we just really love deadlines. It's like, oh my god, a deadline for me? Oh, you shouldn't have. So like daily art challenge is like my cup of tea because I gotta finish it within the day. That being said, it is good to know what my constraints are, and my constraints are, I can work on it longer, but after 7 p.m. it's probably gonna have to be digital work specifically. So don't bother doing digital art earlier in the day, just do it like at the end of the day because it's more important that I get the embroidery part finished early. So yeah. Again, it was a really good learning thing of like, as frustrating as it was to like not be able to use the stuff yesterday very easily for the prompt, it's fine because I learned something from it, and that is why I do Chroma Core. It is to learn, and I have learned. I also learned that I should probably invest in getting some proper lighting to take pictures of my embroidery so that I'm not always relying on natural light because I live in Wales and we don't get a lot of that, so it'd probably be smart to at some point try and invest in something. To be fair, I kind of heck with that. I would never have got my script done at uni if I didn't show my supervisor new work on like a weekly basis. Yeah, I think it's like a different thing. It's like some people find deadlines like are like a wall and make it really hard to finish. And I think other people really, really like it. I am very much like a creature of spite. I'm a spiteful creature. But if the more unlikely it is that you think that I can finish something in time, the more that I want to do it, you know? As soon as someone's like, I don't think it's possible to finish that in that time frame, it's like, okay, you got me. Competitive. Maybe competitive is a better way of putting it. Spiteful is maybe not the right way. But I am competitive. As soon as someone doesn't think I can do something, then I want to do it like 10 times more. And tight deadlines scratch that itch for me of like, oof, it's going to be difficult to get it done within that deadline, and the fact that I know it's going to be difficult motivates me to want to actually do it. I'm not so good with really long deadlines. Like for instance, if like the more wishy-washy, like, oh, I can finish this, you know, take it as it goes, finish it whenever I want kind of thing. It's like, but where's the challenge there? Where's the drive? Dear. I need a little more. I need a little more than that. That doesn't super motivate me. But again, like I know a lot of people that are the opposite. They're like, I prefer the more free kind of vibes because then I can chip it away at it in my own time without any pressure. Whereas I'm like, no, put pressure on me. I want to be pressured. I want to be struggling. I want it to be like up in the air until the last second about whether we'll get it finished in time. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm trying to get like a better work-life balance though, believe it or not. I'm trying to be better with that sort of thing. Also, thank you for the follow. It's very kind of you. It's very kind of you. Oh dear. I need to hire someone to tell me off when I don't meet deadlines though, because I need the extra pressure, or it doesn't mean anything. Yeah, like there's got to be consequences. Consequences to not finishing it in time. Very important. Hey, listen, same brain. Oh dear. Give me consequences. Make it really close. Make it really like all up in the air. Are we gonna get it? Are we not? Ooh. Love that. How to recently accept that deadlines stress me out, and it's better to do stuff way before the deadline to avoid anxiety. Yeah, that's very fair. I will say I am not someone who leaves stuff to deadlines. I will start chipping away at stuff as soon as I have it. I've kind of always been that sort of person though. Like as soon as I was one of those kids that like as soon as you get homework, I start working on the homework. I'd rather just work on it when I remember that it's there. Like, oh, I've got to do this. Okay, I'll do it straight away, sort of thing. But I do find that deadlines definitely help. But I will chip away at things. I just won't chip away at them with the same vigor. I have more vigor if there's a good deadline, you know? I do also think deadlines do stress me out, but like, I don't know, I kind of enjoy the pressure, so I don't know. I'm just like, yeah! It's gonna be tricky, let's go! Oh dear. Kind of like playing a horror game. Like, I'm scared doing a horror game, but it's a very controlled fear. That's me in deadlines. I'm stressed, but it's a very controlled stress. I kind of vibe with it. There we go. You need to come to creators where we all tell each other off for missing a deadlines or something. Yeah, do you find though, because I will say, I do work better with rewards. So like, you know, someone telling me off, that is, yeah, obviously pressure to finish it, but I will say I respond better to like rewards generally, as far as like, if I get this done before this day, I can have A, B, and C, you know? Because I've always done that with my cosplays. When it comes to like making costumes and stuff like that, I'm like, every time I finish a certain part of it, I'll reward myself with something. It's normally like a food that I really like, because I am a very food motivated person. But it could be other things as well, other stuff as well. Sometimes it is just the proving someone wrong, which I guess is a spite thing, but like, you know, I mean, that's kind of what happened with Chroma Core the first year. The first year when we did Chroma Core, oh god. The thing is, it's embarrassing because my brain hasn't changed since then, so I'm like, I would do exactly the same thing if this happened now. But like, when I submitted my character in embroidery, I don't remember exactly how it was phrased, but effectively when it was seen, they were like, oh, that's really cool, someone submitted an embroidery, that's wild. Probably wouldn't be able to do that every day though, but it's cool they did their cadet like that, and I'm like, right, well, I'm taking that to heart. I'm gonna do embroidery every single day. I mean, I would have done that probably anyway. However, did it motivate me a hell of a lot the first year? Yes. Yes, it did. And then like, when I was submitting my prompts the first year, they'd be like, they're still submitting an embroidery. I can't believe they're still submitting an embroidery, and it's like, yes! Oh dear, because I'm very motivated by people being like, I don't think you can do this thing. Well, now I want to do this thing. Rewards are nice, but I fear disappointment more. That's fair. I think I fear disappointment less, and I like rewards more. Yeah, probably. But hey, listen, we're both going for the same thing, just getting our stuff done. Roll into chat. Cyphers, good morning. How you doing? Welcome on in. I hope you're good. We're doing a bit of a late stream today, but I wanted to show some of the work we were doing, even if I couldn't show you the whole thing, kind of thing. You know, have like a little short stream, vibe for a little bit, chill, and see how everyone's doing. And then, yeah, but nothing too complicated. Today I've already done a lot of it off stream. We're just like doing a lot of the hand stitching on stream because the hand stitching is more relaxing. I will say I do like how this is looking. I think it's pretty fancy schmancy, to be honest. Yeah, Jelly just like photo of me like, you think I can't do it? Literally, there are so many things in my life where I'm like, why am I doing this thing? And it's like, oh yeah, because somebody said they didn't think that I could, so here I am. Like literally, what was it? Mama Jelly makes me want to get fitter because Mama Jelly was like, you're never going to be able to deadlift your husband. And I was like, well, listen here now. You've just set a very dangerous challenge on the go, because now I'm going to be Now I'm going to lift weights until I can deadlift my husband. Look what you've done. So yeah, a lot of the time it's just stupid stuff like that, but I kind of vibe with it. Been good, been playing with my new drawing tablet. Hey, you got a new one as well. A few people have new drawing tablets at the moment. I hope you are also enjoying your new drawing tablet. Hell yeah. Can't witness me, mother. Yeah, my mum meant nothing bad by it, but it's like, if you tell... Hello? My phone going off? Is my mum calling me? My mum like, I heard that you were talking shit. Oh no, I think it's Discord. I think it's Discord pinging. 2 seconds. Is Discord pinging me? Oh! 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 Hell yeah! Oh! Hey! Hell yeah. Cool. I'll have to remember to respond to that after stream. So you ever get a message, you're like, Me. My old one near dead, stand with me for 12 years. Nice. Mama Jelly, sorry, Mama Jelly like calling me like, excuse me. No, that was a Discord notification. My phone just vibrated, I was like, it's me, I'm messaging everyone. Spam. Oh, I will say though, actually, sorry, complete segue, random segue. Just as a heads up, I'm gonna give a heads up to everyone that's here right now, but I also think this is just a good housekeeping kind of thing. As a heads up, I am aware that there are a few people on Discord that are pretending to be me. Unfortunately, I don't know why. Of all the people that you could choose to pretend, why are you doing me? But it is unfortunately kind of just a thing in the creator space that sometimes this sort of thing happens. People make multiple accounts, pretend to be certain creators, add people, and obviously it is with the intention of hacking and spamming people's accounts and stuff like that. So, I'll as a quick PSA, I will never add you as a friend on Discord without previously talking to you about it, whether it be because of like, hey, you've won a giveaway, so I'm gonna reach out to you on Discord, or hey, I might ping you in my Discord chat and be like, channel and be like, hey, do you mind if I send you a DM about so and so? But you will never ever receive a friend request or a DM from me without me prior asking you. And if you are concerned about whether you have added me or one of the fake me's, go into our Discord server. I'm online. You can double check if it's that one. The thing is, and I will say this has been a really easy way of working this out, every single person who is imitating me on Discord is using my Twitch profile picture, which is not my Discord profile picture. So if you are friends with somebody that's called a crafty jellyfish and that looks like me but has the Twitch profile picture, that's not me. I use the fan art that was made by Zomboti as my profile picture. It's similar, but it's not the same. So yeah, don't get fooled. And I mean, that goes for me, but I would also just put it out there, that probably goes for most content creators or streamers. It's very unlikely that people are going to start adding you unless they've talked to you about it beforehand. So if you're getting streamers, especially if it's like a larger streamer as well, someone like much bigger than me, suddenly start adding you, it's probably not them. The best way that you can verify is by joining their Discord server, and you know, obviously they'll normally be the owner of their own server. You can like cross-reference it. But yes, at least for me, I will never ever add you as a friend or DM you without prior consulting you in a public space, as in like either in a group call, on my Discord server, doing Twitch if you've won a giveaway. Like I will always say, hey, I want to send you something after stream, do you mind if I DM you? hey, you want a giveaway, can you join my Discord so I can DM you? You know, I will always do that first. So if you are getting messages from someone who looks like me, sounds like me, typing saying that they're me, it's not me. It's not me. And we've had it, I've had like a couple weeks ago, there were a couple days where I woke up at 7 a.m. to like 5 messages of people being like, are you adding me on Discord? No, I am not. And the fact that there are enough people at this point that are saying, hey, have you added me? It does make me worry that there might be people that don't realize it's not me. So I put a PSA out on my Discord, I put a PSA out on Blue Sky, and I'll say it here as well. There is no safe word. I'm not gonna message you. I hate DMing people. Are you kidding me? Like, you don't need to know very much about me to know that I hate DMing people. It is my least favorite method of communication. I like calls. I like phone calls with people. I like video calls with people. I like group chats with people. I hate DMs. Like, with a capital H. I know H is a strong word, and I mean it. I hate DMs. I will never in a million years reach out to you and say, hey, how was your day? I hate that small talk. Cannot stand it. It is one of my least favorite things. So when people are reaching out to me being like, hey, did you ask me how my day was going? Absolutely not. I didn't do that. No, not in a million years would I ever DM you, hi, how is your day? I hate small talk. I will message you if there is something that I need to communicate with you. Like, hey, I see you're doing XYZ. Would you be interested in this? Like, I might DM like other content creators to be like, hey, I saw that you were playing this game. Did you know A, B, and C about this game? You know, maybe I do that, but it is very much with a, hey, listen, I had this information to get across from me to you. Once I've done that, I'm out again. I have no interest. And it's nothing to do with you personally. I hate DMing anyone. Like, my whole family is used to this. My friends are used to this. I will DM you to send you a meme if you're a friend of mine. Maybe. I'll send you a meme. Or to organize meeting up in person. That's it. That is it. Either I am sorting out us meeting up, or I'm sending you a stupid one-off meme. And that is it. I do not like small talk. I do not enjoy it. I get nothing out of it. I am at a stage in my life where I do not need to engage in small talk if I don't want to, and I don't. So yeah, I would never message you with any of that anyway. However, if you have been fooled, please do join the Discord server. You can find my actual account in there and cross-verify it against the one that's been messaging you. If it does turn out that it's a different account and someone pretending to be me, please report them. Report them, block them, do not engage. They are probably trying to hack your account. Block and move on. Or report them so that, you know, they can get removed off Discord, because it is unfortunate. Like, there is a couple of accounts that I know that have been reported multiple times at this point that are not being taken down by Discord. So every report does help, because it is taking quite a lot, unfortunately, to convince Discord, like, hey, these are fake accounts, and they are trying to, like, scam people. So yeah. Please. Yeah, don't do it. Oh dear. I'm sorry that it's happening. If there was anything I could do to make it stop, I would, but it is unfortunately just kind of par for the course in the streaming space, is that this sort of thing happens. But at the very least, I can put out the PSA of, like, it's not me. It would never be me. Oh dear. They can only dream of being as cool as me. I think there are better people that they could imitate, but yeah, some people have no dignity. No, none at all. Not even a little bit. Not even a shred. An iota. British now, I eat beans. Beans is good for breakfast, and you're so right. And don't click random links. No, don't. Do not. Safe word, Pierce. Yeah, there's no safe word because I'm just not going to do it. It's so true. If Jelly DMs, she is no real. I would only ever DM you if I had something that I specifically needed to tell you or say to you. There are a few things I'm not going to say who these DMs are to, but I can probably scroll through my DMs. They are invites to events. They are, just confirming something after a stream. It was like 2 messages. Then we have this one, which was an invite to an event that I couldn't go to. Then we have memes. Then we have memes. Then we have a recommendation for a restaurant. Then we have, a query from stream, which I answered. Boobtober stuff. Boobtober stuff. Moderation stuff. Collab stuff. It's literally, I only have messages with like, there is a goal. Or it's memes. There is either a goal or memes. I do not do a hello, how's your day? I am not that kind of person. Oh no, that's not true though. No, I am a hello, how's your day? If I'm speaking to you. If I'm speaking to you over the phone, if I'm in a video call with you, then yes, obviously. At that point, I love that. I love listening to people speak. I love listening to people talk about the stuff they're doing and stuff like that. I love that. But yeah, not in DMs. It'd only be in calls with that sort of thing. 100% of the time, pretty much. Oh dear. Instant block is some small talk. Yeah. Also, CJ, good morning. Welcome on in. Don't even use Discord. How would I DM you? Oh dear. I do use Discord, but not like that for the most part. Small time's a waste of time. I just want the big talk. But like, actually, like, yeah, yeah, you're so right. Like, and like, it doesn't have to be this huge big talk, but like, you know what I mean? Like, when I message someone, it's normally because I'm like, hey, I've seen this opportunity and I think you'd be good for it if you haven't seen it already. You know, have you checked out so-and-so? I heard you talking about it on stream. And like, these are people that I'd already be mutuals with, but like, that I would message, it wouldn't be new people. But yeah, if it's a new person, I'll nearly always ask to message them for the first time. And well, no, I just would. I would always ask them, because otherwise you don't want to be seen as spam, right? But yeah, for mutuals even, it's like, no, there's a reason I'm messaging you. Share the ID, so no more fool by them. I have shared stuff in the Discord already. One of them that has been they've all been very similar to my name, to be fair. What I would say is cross-reference against me. I'm in my Discord. You can see me. If you go into my Discord, 2 seconds, I can show you. If you go into my Discord. Oh, wait. So I'm probably gonna out some people that are playing games here. That's not bad. Don't worry about it. Oh, not that. Nope, not that. There you go. See me? See me here? See this? This is me. This is me. This is me. This here. This is me. So if they've got anything different here, like this is my name. This is my username. It is a crafty jellyfish, all one word. This is me. This is my profile picture. It is not my Twitch one. I'm not picking a mythical creature as a pet. I am the mythical creature. How dare you? Yeah, this is me. If it's anyone else, it's not me. It's not me. You can find this as well. Go to the Discord. You just click my name if you're ever unsure. But to be fair, most of them have very similar names. It'll be like a crafty space jellyfish, or a crafty jelly space fish, or a crafty jellyfish dot at the end. Like, they're very similar usernames. Like, I can't blame people for being fooled by how similar the username is, because it is ridiculously similar. And yeah, they're not like a world away. But yeah, I know one of the ones that got someone the other day. Yeah, because here's the, if you get added by someone, it's not me. I think I had to say it again somewhere else as well. Yeah, it's come to my attention that people are pretending to be me. We had one that was a crafty jellyfish with like the spaces between, you know. It's like really, really similar. They're very, very similar names. And there are multiple of them at this point, so yeah, I will never message you. I don't mean this to be up my own arse, I just don't like DMs. It's not even anything to do with being a streamer, that is just who I am as a core human being. I'm not messaging you. I'm not asking you how your day is. If I've never messaged you before, if I don't message you often, I will normally ask your permission to before I DM you anyway. So I wouldn't just add you out of the blue. I wouldn't add you as a friend, and I wouldn't, you know, do any of that without prior consultation. And if you are a mutual already, if you're someone that I already talked to and stuff like that, I would only ever message you if it was for an event invite or a opportunity that I thought would be good for you or something like that. It would be very business first and be done. Yeah. It would not be like, hi, how's your day? The only reason, and I say this like very realistically, the only reason I would ever start a conversation with, hi, how are you, is if I'm about to drop a bombshell on this person. Like, the only time, like, quite legitimately, that I'm like, I would ever open a conversation with, hi, how was your day? I hope you've been good. What have you been up to? I'm about to drop a huge bombshell on you. I'm like double checking that you're all right because I'm about to tell you something awful or big or nightmarish, and that is the only time that I'm opening a conversation with hello, how are you, how is your day, is hello, how are you, how is your day, the world is ending. Yeah. I regret to inform you of all this other things that is happening. It will I would only ever do it if I'm like, let me just double check that they're doing okay. Like, what's their mental state like, you know? Because I'm about to drop a huge bombshell on them. Yep. So let me just double check that they're okay. And then, yeah, let's go. I can't imagine any other time that I would ever do that. Oh, dear. Yep. So yeah, make it when people try it like they do. Redirectdetective.com to make sure links are safe. Yes, but also just don't open links from people if they haven't. Like, I would never, ever, ever open a link from someone if we hadn't had that prior conversation first. Like, of, hey, you know, if I had no prior standing with them, even if it's just a meme, I'd never click it. I'd probably just block you, to be honest. Did someone say beans? I like beans. The scammers love you. Apparently, yeah. Please don't DM me then ever. Yeah, it's like, if I will DM you, hi, how's your day? It's like, oh god, Jelly, what's happened? God, I got some bombshells to drop on you today. I'm so sorry. If I get a message of you, I never panic. Like, I do the same thing on the phone, I will say, because my mum's called me out on it before. Where if I get on a phone call and start inquiring about very mundane shit, my mum's like, what's happened? What's happened? What do you need to tell me? Because I don't do that. I don't do the mundane conversation for the most part. I'm not interested. So if I'm like, hi mum, nice to talk with you. How are you doing? How was your day? What have you been up to? What's happened? What's happened? What are you not telling me? What do you need to tell me? In a situation I see you and a clone, I will attack the one that wants to know how my day is. Yeah, the clone is like, how's your day? That's not me. Either a clone or it's the apocalypse. Yeah, if it's the apocalypse, it's like, we'd both be there like, so how's your day? But one of us would be like, so how's your day? And the other one's gonna be like, so how's your day? You doing alright? The nervous one is me. Oh dear. At least not the adult content bots. That is true. But yeah, no, it's just a quick PSA. Yeah, I'm obviously making a bit of a joke about it because you know, you gotta laugh. You gotta laugh sometimes. And yeah, so I am making a bit of a joke about it, but obviously it is quite serious as far as like, yeah, be safe. Don't click the links from these people. Block them. If you can, also report them. I'd really appreciate it because it definitely helps out. Again, Discord is pretty slow on acting on these things, which means unfortunately they are getting multiple people. But yes, if you can, I'd really appreciate it. Oh dear. They do have very, very similar names to me as well, and they link to my Twitch and my socials and stuff like that. They have built their profiles to look near identical to what mine should be. So if you are ever unsure, please do just... The Discord server, you can join at any time. Just join the Discord server, cross-reference it against my name, and yeah, you should be able to work it out. You can also, if you ever get a message who you think's from me but you're not sure, in the general chat in the Discord server, just be like, hey, @Jelly, did you message me just now? And I can respond when I see it, you know? I'm normally pretty quick with responses unless I'm asleep. So yeah, if you do ever get a message and you're like, I'm just not sure if that's you, nip into the Discord server, nip into the general chat. Hey Jelly, did you just message me? And I can yay or nay it. You know, I'm not going to be embarrassed if it is me, you know, or if it's, you know, I don't think it's embarrassing. I think it's genuinely better to check. So yeah, that would be another option of verification. If you're really unsure and you're not sure how to verify it yourself, just reach out. Well, don't reach out. Reach out in the Discord in a public space. Hey Jelly, did you message me? Don't reach out to the person who messaged you, just in case it's not me. Yeah. Dear. You be safe. If I spell well, it not me. That, yeah, be fair. Yeah, I guess I don't know how well they mimic my typing, because my typing, I guess not so many people see it because I don't do DMs. Same with my aunt. If she calls me by my IRL name and not Munchkin, I'm attacking her as she's an evil clone. Yeah. Imagine spending all that time scouting instead of doing something fun or productive. I know, right, Minty? I know, genuinely. I'm like, and of all the people to do it to as well, it's like, I feel like I've been really vocal over the years about how I feel about DMing people, and it's like, I don't think most of my, like, obviously anyone a bit newer or who doesn't know me could fall for it, but I feel like most members of the community are going to be like, Jelly hates DMs. Jelly hates small talk. This isn't Jelly. Are you really, really Jelly? Could be really, really Jelly. I'm the same. Any offline friend calls me by my name and not my username. Yeah, I get Jelly. I get Jelly from most places in my life. These days. And I like that. Yeah. You know, it's a good name, I like it. Although I am getting crafty more often. In spaces that are not, like, linked to my Twitch space, more people are calling me crafty recently, which I am not against being called crafty. That's fine. I don't hate it, to be clear. I just normally go with Jelly. But, like, yeah, like, in, like, the Chroma Core community, everyone there calls me crafty. In, like, Kelly's community and stuff like that, they all call me crafty over there. Yeah, more crafty. The reason I never went by crafty is because I already know people called crafty. You know, there's a few people called crafty in the makers and crafting space. So, like, I just was like, well, I'm not going to go by crafty then because I already know people called crafty. I'll go by Jelly. And that's kind of what stuck for me. But yeah, no, I've been called, in spaces that are not really connected to the makers and crafting space, I have been called crafty more and more recently. I don't mind crafty at all, to be fair. It is fine, it is fine. It's just interesting. I kind of forget my own name, not gonna lie. Yeah, it feels very weird if I hear my other name. I don't like it very much. The very rare time that someone's tried to call me that and hear it, everyone's like, I know you mean well, but I don't like it. I'm a fully grown adult, but my favorite auntie #1 better call me Munchkin, and in the Magic the Gathering group I'm in, I call myself Nap. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, I just go by Jelly in most places these days. It's a good name. It's a good name. It makes people smile. And like, yeah. That's all I really want. I mean, I want to make people smile with my art and stuff like that, but also if people want to smile at my name, they can smile at my name. It's a good name. If someone called my real name, I'd be like, yeah, it's a scammer. Yeah, it's like, that ain't me. If you ever get a message, from someone fake Jelly introducing themselves as my IRL name, because I know a lot of people know my IRL name, that's not me. Nobody calls me that. Not even my family call me that. So yeah, if you get in a message with someone and they're like, you're pretending to be me, and they're like, hi, this is, and then they give my real life name, nah, it's not me. It's not me, and they don't know me very well. Nor do they know my family very well. Dear, Jelly is you're so right. You're so right. Jelly is my real name. Dear. You are correct. Yeah, they call themselves Jelly. Well, then that might be me. Who's to say? Who's to say? That could be me. That's a hard one. That's difficult to discern there. Ah! I bet your real name is Jeff Bob. My PC's name is Bob, and my sister's PC's name is Jeff. So, excuse me? Who gave you this vital information? Everyone knew my PC is called Bob, but I feel like most of you do not know my sister's PC is called Jeff. Or Jeffrey, of course. Full Jeffrey. Do you know the names of my other siblings' PCs? How many of my siblings' PC names do you know? Why do you know them? Oh god, yeah, you've hacked into some secret informations there. Well, not really. I fully believe your passport says jellyfish. Oh dear. I kind of wish it did. I kind of wish it did. Imagine going through passport control and being like, it's me, the fish. Blobfish is my real name? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, it's a good name. I'm the shadow in your room. Oh gosh. Can you tell me where my stuff is? A deed poll is only 10 quid. Is it? I thought it was like 20 quid. Oh, dear. Is it? Is it? Oh. I mean, I guess neither of them. Regardless, it is not that expensive. I can become fish of my dreams if I wish to. The heck? The heck? Wait, what do you mean other people can deed poll your name? Wait, does that mean if there's enough of a collective vote, other people can change you? What do you mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? Live in my walls? They're not very nice, but fair. I mean, I think you deserve better walls. What do you mean other people can deed poll your name? What does that mean? I'm gonna change my legal name to Ghostbusters too. like as in like that's all your first name, or it's like gonna be like your first name Ghost, middle name Busters, surname 2. Or would you do first name Ghost, last name Busters, but then your middle name is 2, so it's kind of a surprise? Because then you could be like, ah yes, Mr. and Mrs. Ghostbusters, a 2! If I find that later. When I changed my name, it was like 38 quid for the name change and 5 documents. I think I would need more than 5 documents. I could be wrong. Because I have my own business now, technically. Arms back. Yeah, I own my own business. Sorry, I didn't mean to come across as so cocky. But I think I would need more than 2 because I own my own business now. So I'd have to change all of that stuff. Please excuse me, I'm sleepy. Takes notes, yeah. My friend's mum brought her deed poll for her birthday. Oh! I was horrified to find out her mum had got the new first name correct, but forgot to sort out the middle name, so she got a weird hybrid of her own. Okay, the thought is really nice. That's a really nice thought of like supporting and like, you know, helping with that sort of thing. I do feel like that's something you probably want to work through together. Because a name's a very personal thing, especially if you were changing it yourself. Very personal. Even if somebody else knows kind of what you want to be called, you might have a specific spelling or a way that you don't want something spelled, or, you know, there are certain like names that can be spelled in multiple ways where it's like, you know, you might have a positive attachment to one but not the other, and yeah, or a weird hybrid and stuff like that. Like, it's a sweet thought. In practice, probably having their input with you is like doing that together, being like, hey, for your birthday, I want to pay for the deed poll to change your name. I thought we could go to a cafe. I've printed out the things and we could have a look through them. There you go. You can do it together without the person, you know, take them out for a coffee, go through some paperwork, help them through it, because also reading paperwork's not super fun and you want to, you know, sometimes having a second opinion to make sure that you get it right is nice, right? But then also you don't have to worry about getting it wrong. Jelly is a CEO. I got my own. I'm not got a company. I got a business. I don't have a company technically. You're giving me things to think about. Someone changed their name to Hugo Boss, which is fabulous. Hell yeah. Change it to player 1. But I was always player 2. I'm the eldest in my family, but I really like the number 2, so I'd always go for player 2. Oh dear. I was like fiercely competitive about being player 2 so I could be number 2. Ah, dear. It was so wholesome but so funny that you can change someone else's name. That's too much power. It is cool. It is also cool that it is like not super expensive and stuff like that. I guess the expensive stuff comes to like, I'm assuming changing passport, stuff like that. And also depending on how many copies you need of it printed and stuff like that. But then there are also some clauses of like you can change it for free and for certain things every like certain amount of years and such, because like for weddings and marriage and stuff like that, you know, a lot of people do change their names around that kind of time, and there are certain things in place where it doesn't cost as much because otherwise there's a lot of things to change. Yeah. It's a very nice thought. It's a very nice thought and very wholesome, and we love to see you supportive beans, especially, was it a parent? My friend's mom. Yeah, parent. Small parent's very sweet. But yeah. Whoopsie. A funny story in retrospect, I suppose. Oh dear, too much power. Good morning, lovelies. Good morning, Rift. How are you doing? Welcome on in. I hope you're doing good. I think it's technically 3. Yeah, so I have heard this before. Changing your name is technically 3 because you can technically submit, like, you could write the changes you want and stuff like that on a napkin and submit it. Like, you do not need to submit it on the formal paperwork. However, it is useful to pay the fee just to make sure that you have everything and all the correct paperwork and everything is done correctly, because they sort a lot of stuff out for you, which is nice. And the fee is not that steep. Like, you know, Chucky said they found it for like 10 quid. I think we found it for like 20, you know. It's not like a really steep fee, and it really just depends on how many of the copy that you need printed at the end, and depending on, you know, the amount of things your name is attached to, you may only need a few copies of it. In certain cases you'll need more, and then you pay for more copies, because a lot of places will not take photocopies. You have to have the original. So yeah, like banks, and I think, is it banks? Passports, legal documents, birth certificates, other bits and bobs, business. Oh, quite a few things. You probably get a list, and then you'll find that you can tick the boxes of the ones that you need it to change it for, because you probably won't need all of them. You'll probably pick and choose a few. I see. Yeah, this next year will be the first year of me like properly submitting business tax return forms. Which is still easier than American tax return forms, by the way. What the hell is wrong with you, America? Like, the American tax return forms for citizens living abroad were always absolute bollocks. I'm not being funny. Like, why is there a 120-page document that I have to read to fill in one thing? Why? And like, you think I'm over-exaggerating. I think it was 127 pages of like full text that I had to read through to submit that I was unemployed that year. I didn't earn any money. God. Oh dear. 100 and what? 127. Like, so basically, if you live in America, you obviously have like the tax return, stuff like that. It's part of what you do over there. If you're a citizen living abroad, you have to do so much more, because you basically spend your entire tax return form convincing them that you're not a secret millionaire who's living abroad to like avoid taxes. So you have to prove to them that you are not doing that, and it is such a pain in the ass, and you have to do it every single year. So it's not just like you're filling in your tax return forms, you're also having to prove to them that you're not being like a suspicious person. It's very annoying. So, and if you get it wrong, there's a hefty fine. If they get it wrong, there's also a hefty fine. Just gonna put it out there. Yeah. Not wrong with America, unfortunately. Said as an American. Yeah, so I was born as an American. I was born with dual citizenship because my family is American, regardless of me being born in the UK. America, it's changed a lot over the years, but in the years where I was born, America had a rule where regardless of where you were born, you would be an American citizen if you had American parent. So, I was born as an American, but because I was born in the UK, I was born with dual citizenship, so I was American and also British. And when I hit 21, I had to start filling in tax return forms, even though I've always lived in the UK. I've never lived in America, but I've had to fill in tax return forms to America. I had to fill them in every year. Because America is one of the only 2 countries in the world that will tax you even if you are already taxed by the country that you live in, which effectively means if you earn over a certain amount, you can be doubly taxed. So income tax for the UK and America. So you would pay both. And you don't just pay on your income, you also pay on inheritance, you pay on large gifts of money if you had that in your family. The same as like any other tax, you would also have to send it to America. So for instance, if you imagine, like, for instance, a member of your family sadly passes away and you get the inheritance, and then you have your inheritance taxed by the UK, well, get ready, because America's going to take the similar chunk as well. Even if you've never actually lived there, because I've never actually lived there. And they would take the same chunk that the UK would take, which is part of the reason why I got rid of my citizenship. It wasn't so much the taxes, because I didn't ever earn enough to be taxed by both countries. Thankfully. I mean, I don't even earn enough to get taxed by this country, let alone America as well. So I wasn't in that bracket. However, if a member of my family had passed away, even if a British member of my family had passed away, America would take some of that money. So I was like, this is bull. I don't wanna deal with that if that happens. Like my family, I'm not rolling in it, but like that just doesn't feel right to me. That doesn't feel ethical or cool. So I don't want that. Funnily enough, I've never lived there. I literally have visited family a few times. That's it. And it doesn't feel right that they can take such a huge chunk out of my life for no reason. So I'm gonna get rid of it. To get rid of your American citizenship, when I got rid of it, which was about 8 years ago, you had to have an up-to-date American passport, so you have to pay for an American passport. There are only a few places in the UK which you can get American passport pictures because it is a separate dimensions to what we do in the UK. So I would have to travel to London to do every single part of my documentation for my American passport, from Wales, bear in mind, to go to the American embassy. I've actually been to both embassies, the new and the old. The old one was nicer. But yeah, so I'd have to go all the way to London every single time. Bear in mind, I live in a different country. So I would be going from Wales to London. Wales is in, as in going from Wales to England, cross country every single time to fill in any of my paperwork because it had to be done in the embassy. And then I had to pay $2.5 grand to get rid of my citizenship in one lump sum. So it was the passport, $2.5 grand, and then also like 20 trips to London, which is like 100 quid a pop, if we're being honest. And some of the time I had to stay overnight because I had to do stuff the next day. So, yeah. It was a lot of money. My family supported me with that. They helped me out a lot with paying with that because I wouldn't have been able to do it alone. The thought process was, though, like, if in a worst case scenario, say like something terrible had happened and like I'd lost my family had passed away, they would rather spend that money now on getting rid of the American citizenship that's going to take a huge chunk of my inheritance versus use my inheritance to get rid of my citizenship, basically. They're like, get rid of it first, we'd rather just pay it for you and like work it out. So they supported me a lot with getting rid of that because it was so expensive. Because yeah, many grand to get rid of it. And I've always been a minimum wage worker, so like you don't earn that much to save like $4 grand or whatever. And yeah, it was, but I got rid of it. So I'm not an American citizenship anymore. I'm an expat or something like that. I still have some of the paperwork that I need to have, like, if I'm visiting and such, but yeah, no, I am simply visiting as a tourist now, which is what it should have been. What it should have been. American Tax Returns is like a game show too. You get the answers. Yeah, exactly. And sometimes they get it wrong. So Chalky, the main thing that like flipped me over the edge of I'm getting rid of this right now. This would have been about this would have been like 8 years ago because it would have been when I started getting rid of it, right? I filled in my tax return form correctly. Bear in mind, my family often did it together. We all double checked everything. I filled it in correctly. I sent it off, and then I got a letter in the post from them saying, you incorrectly filled this in. And because you incorrectly filled this in, we're fining you $500. $500 for incorrectly filling in part of it. So I do, they're like, if you think there's like an error with this, give us a call. So I give them a call, the number, and I'm like, let me call them because I know that I've not got this wrong. And this number is no longer in use. We no longer take calls over the phone for fixing your tax stuff. Why did you put a phone number on the letter then? So then I had to go through emails to find a phone number that I could call, to find an email that I could email to be like, you've got this wrong. You've not double checked this. I've filled this incorrectly. They then got back to me and said, you're right. We did. We made a mistake. But unfortunately, with the amount of time that's passed, there is no longer any money that we'd be able to refund you. So I'm afraid you will not get a refund on that. It just took $500 because they made a mistake. And at that point, I realized I need to get rid of this thing. I need to get rid of this thing. Because they just straight up stole $500 from me and then said, well, whoops. And it's like, I don't have $500 just lying around that I can just give you. Like, I don't have that. I'm a minimum wage worker. You cannot just do this. And so I got rid of it then. Because it was that and the inheritance. It was like, this is bad news. Oh dear. Oh yeah, jelly law. There's some law for you. Heck, America with this. The IRS has more power than most governments. It's terrifying. It's really scary. Really, really scary. This is an Empire of the Isle of Man. Also, what? How are you doing? How are you finding this prompt so far? I'm enjoying it. I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but I'm liking it. It's pink. How are you finding this one? Ah, damn. I'm scared of the IRLs, but also definitely did not want to spend my excess college funds on a fancy new bag to hold the laptop I needed for class. Why? Who would do that? Who would do that? American government, how can we make this anything as difficult and expensive as possible? Oh, Sleeves, no, you're fine. Thank you so much. Have a lovely lurk. Take care of yourself. If you guys haven't checked out Sleeves before, by the way, very talented streamer, very cool bean. Because you obviously don't ever want to go to the best part of the country. I think there are a lot of good things about America. I'm gonna be clear. You know, I am on the outside here. But there are some cool stuff happening over there. You know, you have so many different people from around the world and so many interesting mixtures of culture and food, lots of interesting food. You have lots of interesting cultural food mixes. The food over there always looks really interesting. You have a lot of really interesting food. So you do have some stuff going for you. It's a shame about all the political stuff. Oh dear. That being said, one day I still really want to go on a food tour of America. Also, Sloth, good morning! Rude company, very stupid. I was at the beach yesterday. You pet the crabs? Oh my gosh, I want to pet the crabs. I want to pet the crabs too. My name is like, I go through. My girlfriend can't give up citizenship. We have a lot of paperwork to tell the country she can't give it up and thinks you government talks to one another. It's so slow. It is. It took me about a year to renounce my citizenship in total. But that was pre-pandemic. I know when one of my sisters was renouncing her citizenship, it took like 2 years. So, it's only gotten worse. I'm setting a theme here. It's morning somewhere. You're probably America. Oh dear. Listen, I want to go on a food tour of the world. I just want to eat everywhere. I want to eat everywhere. I want to eat everything so badly. Like, growing up, I was always like, I'm very deeply ashamed of myself. I have a deep sense of shame because when I'm visiting new countries, the thing that excites me the most is eating all of the food. And like, no, I should be going for like the interesting culture and like, you know, the meeting new people and stuff like that. I should be going for like all of that. But I just want to eat everything. But now, many years later, I am truly embracing the person I was always meant to be, which is food is culture, for starters. Food, yeah, like literally, food is culture. That is culture, and I am experiencing that. And that is what I want to experience. I want to go around the world. I want to eat food in every country that I can safely go eat food in. And I also within dietary restrictions. There's also a few that I will not eat. But like for the most part, I want to eat a lot of food. I want to go on like a food tour of a lot of different countries. America would be a really big one because obviously so many different cities and states and stuff like that. But I would love to travel through America, eating a lot of like make a map of all the food that I want to try and like where we can go to go get it. And yeah, I want to. I like that. I want to do that. I think that's really fun. I think that sounds really fun. Have a lot of food experiences that I can't have in this country. I'm fully embracing it. It's taken a while, but I'm embracing it. I don't know why. It was always like, what do you mean you want to go to this country and eat the food? That's so stupid. Like going to another country to eat? Like that was what I heard a lot growing up, like that kind of stuff. And it's like, yeah, I guess it is stupid. I guess that's a stupid reason to want to go to another country. But like, it's true though. It's true. It's true. Enabler, good morning. Welcome on in. How you doing? I've returned my own. Hey, nice. Renounce. Cool. Gang. Yeah. Food is like at least half the reason for traveling. For me too. I'm going to St. Lucia and I'm going to eat my weight in curry goat. I've only had curry goat a couple times and I'd love to have more. I'd love to try that in a few other places as well. Hell yeah. When I visited Quebec and Montreal, the first thing I did was get a crepe, my first cappuccino at a fancy cafe! Yes! When I go on vacation, I just go to mostly eat, walk, see things, eat, rest, and repeat. Food tours are the best. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to see Jelly roll around at the Catamaran and eat all the food. That's what I want as well. That's what I want for my future. What are some things you want to try in America? I want to try proper gumbo. So gumbo is a food that we actually make in the house, and I've made it quite a few times, but I've never had it at like, and a seafood boil in a bag thing, and proper barbecue, like southern, like there's a few places Val was saying, like you want to get barbecue here, and here. Anything in Las Vegas, because it's weird, you're in a desert, and what do you mean you have fresh food? I probably want to go to like an all-you-can-eat in Las Vegas or something like that, so I can try a lot of different things, because that's weird to me, but I want to try it. I want to go to some, this is going to sound boring, but like things like Cheesecake Factory, we don't have that here. I want to try that. I know it's a chain, but I still want to give it a go because we don't have that here. And there's probably a few other chains like that as well where I'm like, we just don't have it, so I want to give it a go. A lot of the fusion food in America, because again, there's like a melting pot of cultures in a lot of different cities where you can just find interesting fusion food. And again, I live in rural Wales, we don't really have that here, so I want to see that. So those ones I'd be down, yeah. How do you feel about a sloth-sized third wheel? Oh my god. Honestly, vibe. I vibe. Oh dear. Even if it's just for part of the journey, that'd be kind of fun. We could all split off when we have different places we want to be and then meet back up again. Any food you're particularly excited about? There's a few. So, just one or two, you know. There's a lot of like countries where I'm like, I want to eat this in this country, this in this country, this in this country. I will say I really want to go eat a lot of Korean food. Like South Korea, I would really love to go to at some point. I know it's not necessarily the best time to go, but like I want to go at some point because I like that kind of spice a lot. I would like to eat a lot of the stuff there, but I'm looking at like a lot of street food, like tteokbokki and stuff like that. Like I know it's probably very standard over there, but we just don't really get that over here. And I like the chewy rice cakes a hell of a lot. Anything with those rice cakes in it, I want more of those. It's also the kind of spice that I handle the best. So yeah. I want to get my spice tolerance up with chilies a little bit more before going to certain other countries, just because if they use chilies more for their spice, I'm not as good with that. Szechuan I'm great with. I can do Szechuan. I'm not too bothered by that. Like I've done level 2 bulldog fire noodles now. I'm like, if I can eat the level 2 bulldog fire noodles and finish my plate, I'm good over in Korea. But like, yeah, if it's more chili based, I need to practice a little bit more because I'm not as good with that kind of spice. And I don't want to miss out on trying things because I can't tolerate it. So it'd be a waste, you know? Yeah. The unexpected core video I made didn't load on Synthesis stream, so I loaded it on YouTube for the first time. As a failsafe, hey, did you like that though? Does it make you anxious? Are you happy about it? How do you feel about it? Because uploading those kind of things on YouTube, like, you don't really lose anything for it, right? No dream is stupid as long as it doesn't hurt anyone. It's a good dream. Garbage plate! I want to try garbage plate. Yes, me too. I want to try that. I'll try chains in other places because they have more vegan options there too. Yeah, like I want to try McDonald's somewhere in Asia. In fact, in many countries in Asia. I've heard good things about the McDonald's over there. I want to go to Australia and I want to try the seafood, the steak, the pies. I want to try some of the wines in Australia. There's a lot of food that I want to eat in Australia as well. Australia's a big one. That's like me wanting to visit a Tesco and Asda. Yeah, it's like it sounds silly, but you just don't have it. Oh dear. Yes, South Korea slaps. The street food slaps. Yeah, and I'm pretty good with spice. I can do that. So excited. I want to try a smoked brisket. Yes, I'd love to try a smoked brisket. I knew nothing about Korean food before going there, and since I love it so much, just really I miss all the contests with contests. No, I don't have the money to go traveling for all these. Time to do like a 2-year subathon and then just bugger off for another 2 years. That would actually be great. Hello guys, welcome to my 2-year subathon event where I'm going to make as much money as I can to go traveling for 2 years. Honestly a vibe. Oh dear. I remember trying the tiny bit of chili in the Philippines. I was a teenager. I was in agony. See, that's kind of what I want to avoid because I know that food is spiced much more in certain countries, and I'm like, I don't want to limit on what I can try. But oh, was it Indonesia? I think there's a meal there where they do like a whole pig. We do a meal here with a whole pig, a hog roast, and I grew up eating hog roast, and I think it's Indonesia where they also do a whole pig, and I'm like, I'm so down. I want to try whole pig elsewhere because like I've had my own experiences with that growing up. I want to try it. I want to try it elsewhere. I want to give it a go because it's like different spices and herbs. I bet it tastes really differently. Oh dear, McDonald's in Asia is like a whole different place. That's what I've heard. I was literally crying when eating some spice. It feels so hot, but I finished it! Yippee! Aussie pies are good. I've heard good things about Aussie pies. Garbage place originated pretty close to my hometown. Ooh, you lucky bean. I enlisted it, but it was fun. I only worried because if I do choose to use the channel like monetize, I have to get a certain amount of views in a certain amount of time in videos. I just hope it doesn't make that a problem. So you do, but it's not like Twitch where it doesn't average. So like when you're trying to succeed on Twitch, as far as affiliate or partner, you have like an average view count you need to get to, or like average viewership count. So having one bad stream can really like dip your count, if that makes sense. YouTube's not like that. The more videos you produce and the more content you produce, the better. If you do a video that tanks, like yes, it can tank the rest of yours, but if you haven't got anything to start with anyway, you have nothing to tank. So at this stage, it wouldn't really matter regardless of whether it was public or private. Yeah, as long as you're not creating like offensive, upsetting content, it's fine. Oh dear. One of my favourite fair foods, I feel like I ate the yummiest bag of rocks. Ooh! Also, make sure you get some kimbap. Yeah, I want to try kimbap. People say it's like sushi, but aside from appearance, very different. Ooh. Just become an IRL streamer. I do want to do IRL streaming. It was one of the only panels I really wanted to go to TwitchCon this year, Jockey, was I wanted to go to the IRL one because I want to do IRL streaming. Specifically though, I do kind of want to take you around rural Wales to like some of my crafting spots and stuff like that. But I do want to do IRL streaming as a long-term goal. It's very expensive. There are also some other things we are saving up for first, so it's like, I need to basically actually start doing some streaming events where I try and make money for myself. It's been a good 5 years of streaming where I'm like, no, not interested, don't want to do that. And now 5 years in, I'm like, if I actually want to grow and do stuff that I want to do, guys, it costs money. Wild. So I need to plan some events and stuff like that. I do have a plan for an event next year, but I kind of want to keep most of it secret at this point because I want to get a good amount of planning in, and then the next would be messaging people to like get involved, and then putting out some feelers and then announcing. But I wouldn't ever announce any of that before Boobtober anyway, because if Boobtober my priority, Boobtober my love. But you know, with how much money with my girlfriend we go to Japan, we're gonna try so much. Oh god, yeah. Oh my god, I'm gonna get a bag of donuts. No, I'll hold it. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. That's very kind of you. Hold your bits though. Hold your bits and subs, because I will try and do like an actual event where there's things that I can give back, if that makes sense. Like hold on to your stuff. But thank you. It's very kind of you. Anywhere in the south you'll find a good pig barbecue roast. Yeah, because I like grew up with that. I was like, and I want to try. Like, it's interesting to see like different versions of a food that you grew up with. Also, Pongo, good morning. How you doing? Hi. Some food is the best in the USA. I want to try it. I really want to try it. Need money. We'll get there. Look at what you've been able to do with no money. Imagine possibilities if you had money. Yeah. So there's a lot of things that I want to do. There are some things that I need to also do outside of streaming, but we'll get there. Oh dear. We'll get there. Just give me like your time and energy. I would be doing this anyway. I love crafting. You can't get rid of me is the problem. That is the problem with things like subathons, is like, it's the whole idea of, oh, you gotta keep paying if you want the streamer to stay. But it's like, but what if I want to stay? What if I don't want to leave? What if I start subbing to my own channel so that I don't have to leave? We'll work it out. We'll work out some kind of event that I don't want to pay my own money towards, so that I don't. maybe it's like people can pay for me to leave. I don't know. We'll work it out. I like being here is the thing. I wish I had this emoji, but they're just swiping my card. I wish that it was this. Yeah, just. Now you're fine. I would also rather as well when it comes to stuff like that, like give me time to prep a whole event, because it always feels better when I can give back. I don't like doing. I'd rather be in a place where even like I understand like the time and the energy, but like I think the thing is, because from my brain I have an idea of something that I want to do and it's really cool. Guys, it's really cool. I have something that I've been wanting to do for years that I'm actually getting the wheels in motion for next year, and I'm like, I know next year feels like a while away, but like hold off until next year, because I've got plans and they're kind of big plans and I'm very exciting. It's very exciting, and I'm like that where I can properly give back and stuff like that, but also the stuff that you know, the content and stuff, it's just like a different level, and I wanna aim for that. But it's gonna be a while. I'm not gonna be announcing it until after Boobtober for sure, and also probably not until everything is sort of in there. you know, in place. If you find yourself in the area, like traveling from North America to Asia, definitely stop by Hawaii. Yes, I want to stop by Hawaii anyway. Yes. So yeah, no, 100% enabler, 100%. That one would have been on the list. Because like, what, you know, if I'm going out all that way anyway, it's like, why not, right? Why not? Pop by, try food. Because doesn't Hawaii also have like fantastic seafood? Like, I mean, it would make sense, I guess it's by the ocean. I've seen like some videos of like fish and different servings of fish, like very, very fresh fish. And I'm like, oh. Because I am a big fan of seafood. I like fish a lot. So yeah, I'm down. Sent Jelly on a food coma trip. Nah, people do reverse summer plans, make me leave. But I don't want to support you now. That's very kind of you. Actually, Chocky, there is something you can do to support me right now, but I'm gonna send it to you as a DM. Oh dear. Wait a minute. Who is sending me chicken? Stop sending me chicken. I'm like, oh yeah. We've never spoken, Chocky? Oh, even that way. Oh no, I think we spoke in the Jam Discord. That's what it was. I was like, have we never spoken? I'll wave at you. This is the real me. That's the real me. There you go. Yeah, that would, if you happen to have it, but if you don't worry about it. Genuinely, it just if you happen to have it. But if you don't worry. It's fine. Gonna go back to reading. Enjoy your reading, and thank you for the emojis. Hell yeah. This is when I have now messaged a spam account. That would be about right. That sounds like me. Dear, lots of fish. I love fish. I love fish. Jelly's keyboard, thank you. I actually got this keyboard from Vile back in the day, but I can't show it on stream because it's got terrible keycaps. Oh dear. A gas station sushi is better than you get in the mainland. That's wild. But I guess if you have such access to fresh fish like regularly so that they can make those like gas station meals like really nice, it does make a lot of sense. But it is wild. It is wild that it's like, yeah, you know, our throwaway fish is better than most of the mainland. Is like, dang. But like that is kind of cool though. I'm a massive fan of fish. Like a lot of the foods that I do want to eat when traveling is seafood, to be honest. A lot of it is. And I know like we live in an island, inside of the island. We live on an island here, but like the kind of fish you get in the UK it is cool. Like I would say, if you've never visited the UK before, find a well-rated chippy, get fish and chips. It's good. I'm not here to disregard fish and chips. Fish and chips is good. Good fish and chips is good. Some fish and chips, not all fish and chips is created equally, but good fish and chips is good, and you know, give it a go. But it's not like fresh fish. You know, although I have heard London has like some really good fish markets if you're looking for fresh fish. It is a shame that London is very expensive and kind of far away from me, but I have heard. Oh god, got a knife. Nice. I forgot you meant Hawaii and was wondering why you were trying to trying to kill. Yeah, I was gonna say Hawaiian gas station sushi is better than mainland sushi, not UK gas station sushi. UK gas station sushi if you wish to have food poisoning. Do not eat the UK gas station sushi. You'll be in for a bad time. A very bad time. Oh, gosh. Liking seafood? You cannibal. I do, but it's so good. You used to have a man who delivered fresh fish. Oh, really? You had like a local fishmongers? God, it's been a long time since I've seen like a local fishmonger. That is yeah. I mean, that's really cool. It's a shame that they stopped delivering, but that is really cool. Hell yeah, if you're gonna get gas station sushi, only do that in Hawaii. Yeah, it's like, if you wish for an early grave, get the UK gas station sushi. No, fish and chips. Get fish and chips if you're in the UK, it is good, but like, it's just not the same as like fresh fish, you know? Yeah. But again, if you're in London, I hear there are some good fish markets, you can get some good stuff over there. But if you're in rural Wales, not so much. That being said, if you are in Wales, you should definitely have some Welsh cakes while you're here. I'm assuming if you're coming to Wales on holiday, you're probably going to Cardiff. There are like Welsh cake shops you can go to where they do like a variety of flavors of Welsh cakes where you can get like lemon and poppy seed and stuff like that. I say lemon and poppy seed because that is probably one of my favorite all-time flavors of Welsh cakes, and they are very good. Not everyone likes just the plain or with raisins. So if you are not someone who is like, oh, I don't really want the plain or with raisins, you can get ones which have jam on the inside, you can get ones with chocolate in them. Again, lemon and poppy seed is my personal favourite for Welsh cake flavours, and there's quite a few of those in Cardiff itself. And again, I think Cardiff is normally where people go if they're going on holiday, like unless you're going to Pembrokeshire. Like if you're going on like a food holiday at least and you happen to be in Wales, you would probably end up in Cardiff for a bit. And yeah, while you're there, have some like proper Welsh cakes. They are very Moorish and very good. Yep. In fact, Cardiff also does have like a pretty good variety of restaurants if you're in the city centre, which is nice. By the way, I'm really pleased with how that stitching looks. It's really fine, and I think it looks really nice. So yeah, sorry, a bit of a whoop, but I think it looks really nice, and I'm very pleased with how that looks. Ah, dear. I hope he's so much. No one knows where he went, and I hope he's okay. I hope so too. I hope maybe he's just been on like, you know, maybe he was like, I'm gonna take a holiday. I'm gonna take a work break. You know, I've been doing this for many years. I'm gonna go chill for a bit. I got food poisoning, probably from a seafood chowder. Ooh. Oh, I will say though, that does remind me of another food that I want to eat. I've never had a clam chowder. Clam chowder is apparently from when Mama Jelly, because Mama Jelly is American. When Mama Jelly lived in America, one of their favorite foods, and I believe, at least, if I remember this correctly, I think it was one of their favorite foods. When I go to America, I would like to try clam chowder in America. I would like to try like a proper one somewhere. Yeah, that would be up there on my list of like things that I would like to try while I'm across the sea, because there's a few things as well that probably my mum has been like, hey, if you're there, try this, you know, things from like that she remembers liking so much, you know. And again, I do like fish, so I probably would like it, but I'd like to give that a go. I've got to go to Wales again because it's been so long. It's a cool country. It's got dragons and stuff. And to be fair, we've started having, actually, Chucky, they started, so I don't know if you know the streamers, I believe it's That Tourette's Gamers and Carlton the Walsh. They've been organising Twitch meetups with Twitch in Cardiff, which has been really cool. They've done 2 now. We went to the second one, and it was really well done. They did a really good job. Myself and a few others brought some like crafting materials, and we made like a little crafting circle. We also had an instance, which, oh my god, the VOD unfortunately got nuked, which is such a shame because they did like a lot of panels and stuff while they were there, but like, our crafting table was right in front of the camera, so we're basically behind the camera. So the camera was facing the stage, but then when there was no one on stage, they'd twist the camera around and just show like the room of people socializing. And it was like, because there was like 15 minutes between panels and stuff like that. So you just see everyone like chatting with each other. And we had our craft table there, and I had bought something. So this is quite common with crafters. Sometimes you've been doing a craft for a while and you're like, yeah, I don't I don't need this anymore, like I'm not using it, let me give it to someone who might want it. And I had a lot of these cupped sequins. Now I do use a lot of sequins, but I only use flat sequins. I don't have an interest in cupped sequins. So like about a year and a bit ago, I asked Sleeves, I was like, Sleeves, are you looking for more cupped sequins? And Sleeves was like, yeah, I'd love some more. So I was like, all right. So I whacked them in an envelope. I put them all in little baggies, like little plastic baggies, so they were all separated by color. So little plastic bags for all of them, and then I put them in an envelope. And I was like, right, when I see Sleeves next, I'll give them to Sleeves. And then at the Twitch meetup, I saw Sleeves. Fantastic, so I can pass over the things. But the way that it happened, right? So I didn't realize at the time that between the panels, they were turning the camera around to face us, and I was sat right in front of the camera. Like, as in, the camera was here, and I am like here, you know? So I am like this far away from the camera. I was really, really close. And then I was like, oh, and like halfway through, I was like, Sleeves, I've got the stuff. And Sleeves was like, the stuff, you've got the stuff. And I was like, I've got the stuff. And I had it in like my inside coat. So I was like, I like suspiciously with my back to the camera, right? I was like, I've got it here. And so I reached in and I pulled out this envelope full of tiny little baggies. And I was like, you want to check them? This is the stuff. I didn't realize the camera was facing me. And I also didn't realize the camera was broadcasting this on the front page of Twitch. In my defense, it was just sequins. It was just baggies of sequins. It was just baggies of tiny sequins. But like, you know, you lean into the bit. I just didn't realize it was right. So like, oh. I did not realize. Oh gosh, whoopsie doopsie. Oh god, I've been posed for it and I want to go. I've unfortunately got reasons I can't go to the London ones. So I've been going to Manchester and Cardiff on the list. It is good, it's very chill, If you want to bring a craft with you as well, we have like a little crafters circle. You don't have to bring a craft. Like Shifty joined us last time and brought like a sketchbook and just did sketching with us. So if you're not feeling socializing, because obviously a lot of people are being very social and like chatting and stuff like that. But if you're not feeling socializing, you just want to join the crafts corner. We do a little craft corner. They caught you in a shady craft. They did. The shadiest of craft handoffs. I was just giving Sleeves the sequins I don't use. I like, it really was. Of all the, I just didn't know. How did you find out? I found out, so Shiny was sat opposite me, like, and Shiny was giving me eyes, like, I was like, okay, so I did the thing with Sleeves, passed over, lol, we all were chatting about Cthulhu's beads, yada yada yada, and then I went round and I was like, you doing alright? Are you doing alright, Shiny? And Shiny was like, the camera is literally right behind you. They probably filmed you doing that. And I was like, ha ha ha, lol, funny, funny. Then the next people go up on stage and be like, you know, thank you everyone for joining, you know, it's really cool to be on the front page of Twitch. And I was like, oh no. Oh no, like it would have been fine. Oh no, so that's how I found out. First of all, from Shiny being like, you know the camera was right on you when you did that, right? And I was like, oh, it's fine, it's whatever, it's just stupidness. And then yeah, the next panelist going up, it's really cool to be on the front page of Twitch. And they were on the front page like from the whole event basically, which was really cool. They deserve to be. And there was a lot of really, really cool panels. There are actually some really cool ones about moderation as well. Miss Uki and a couple of other streamers did specifically a panel about being a good moderator and stuff like that, and it was honestly really interesting. Like, I hadn't seen a panel like that, and it was really, like, there was a lot of, like, it was really interesting to hear other people's methods about, like, very, very real things that you often deal with as a streamer on Twitch. It was really interesting, really, really cool. So yeah, that was fantastic. And like the other panels that I listened to as well, unfortunately we had to go, I think we were there for like 4 or 5 hours, but then I started to get a migraine, so I had to leave. But like, yeah, it was really, really good. It was a warm day, I will say. Oh dear. I mean, the US Army is like the place that buys the most clothes, so sequins could totally be a black market too. Oh god, I was like random sequins of events. I know, it was very unfortunate. Also, Raph, good morning. I love Summer because it means I catch on streams. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Good morning, good morning. I really want to see the clip. Unfortunately, the VOD got nuked. I don't know why, but I think the channel just wasn't set up to save the VOD, so it just didn't save, which is really unfortunate. But again, like, you know, it was only the second time they'd ever run an event, like they'd run this event, so you know, there are going to be some teething problems and whoopsies and stuff like that. I'm sure Miss Uki would. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw them at like subsequent events as well. Yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised because yeah, she did really well. She did really good. Fantastic panel. And again, like it was really interesting hearing about how other streamers handle, like, again, very like common instances of things that can happen to your stream and stuff like that. Miss Uki was talking a little bit about like well, they were talking about like the different kinds of like trolling you get in chat and stuff like that, and Miss Uki definitely handled more of like a playful way of like dealing with trolls, but like making sure that you set your boundaries for when people are going too far and stuff like that, so that you can keep your chat lighthearted without, you know, you don't want to get grumpy and bogged down the stream vibes, you know, but also you have to make sure that your boundaries are there and set so that you can also have a good time. And it was just really interesting to hear people talk through the methods that they use to keep that balance, because it is a very real balance that you keep as a streamer. Is like, you know, how can I have these boundaries about things that I feel comfortable with, and also not like bog down the whole stream with just like gushing about like why this isn't okay to do and yada yada yada. There's like got to be a balance. And yeah, it was interesting to hear. Like I think there were 3 or 4 people in that panel like talking about the different ways they were doing it. A couple of them were also talking about like, which I also thought was really interesting, like recommended bots for like Discords and stuff like that, like moderation in all things streaming, not just bots for Twitch but also for like Discord, and things to like keep in mind that could be useful. It was just really cool. It was very cool. I think they did a really fun panel, to be honest. Yeah, there was also some good questions from the audience as well, which was nice. Because, you know, I had some questions, and everyone else asked the questions that I had, so it was like, oh, nice. Because I'd rather not ask, especially with the camera being so close to my face. I was like, I don't really want to ask at this point. I'm good, I hope you're doing well. I'm good, thank you. We're doing our embroidery a day challenge every day for 30 days. It's promo core, but like, you know, it's for us over here, it's basically just, we embroider a hell of a lot. I'm just doing a bit of the outlining for this one at the moment, and I'm really liking it, to be honest. It's kind of a simple one. It was kind of simple, but it's a vibe, and I like it. It's a vibe, and I like it. And yeah, there's a few bits that I want to add. Like to these ones, I want to add a lot of highlights. I might even add some shading potentially. Who knows? Wild. This one needs quite a bit more because it's a lot bigger. I do want to do a darker shading color or like outline color on the bottom as well. I don't think I want to do that in white. Unless I do. Who knows? But yeah, we're keeping on. It is getting a little warm in here, I will say. I might whack on the aircon for a second. There we go. Oh dear. Is that cold? Yes, yeah. So I got like a blast of hot air and I was like, oh, why? I do not want that. But yeah, no, it was interesting. I hope they do more. We keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for when they do the next one, because it was really fun. It was just a nice opportunity to meet up with a lot of people and chill. And like, I did know quite a few people going, which helped. Like I think I knew like 10 people there or something. So that's also nice. It's nice when you know people going, but it was also nice to meet people. Next time I might make more of an effort to meet more people. This time I kind of just wanted to chill with my mates, and like we did have a few people approach us and like were like joining us and stuff like that, because we made a craft table. Like, who doesn't want to approach the craft table? Everyone wants to approach the craft table. We were the coolest table. But yeah, wait. We did get something there, which is very funny, but I think Shiny has it downstairs as a fidget toy. I might have to grab that at some point. Yeah, these are like blind boxes, and I got something quite funny out of one of them. And I don't know if I ever showed you guys, but it was quite funny, but I'm gonna have to grab that from downstairs, unfortunately. Oh dear. Alright, do we have... That's a bit... I made it a little darker than that, but I do want pink. 2 seconds. Maybe like... Yeah, like that, I think. I don't want it to be like a really obvious outline, because it's just kind of the backgroundish kind of vibes, but I think the white is like not enough. If I go somewhere, there are people who are either reading or crafting. I know they're chill people. Yeah, we made like they had like a few tables, and we just nabbed one of the tables because we fit a whole table. Like, people could bring up extra chairs, but like, we basically fit the table. And we were like, right, that's our table, and we're gonna cover it in crafts. And we were doing so many different crafts. We had like cross stitching, we had embroidery, cross stitch. I was doing crochet. There was sketching. There was people doing markers, 3D printing stuff. It was cool. Oh dear. Next time we'll have someone painting miniatures or something, I'm sure. But yeah, no, it was cool. We had like a good range of people. Oh, I've threaded too many things. See if I can get this off subtly without making the whole thing knot. Yeah, I can. Sick. Yeah, no, it was good fun. It was good fun. I had a nice time, and yeah, the panels were interesting. Next time would probably use it to socialize a little bit more. I was just kind of like, I just want to vibe with the people that I already like and stuff, and chill. But yeah, next time. Be like, hey, nice to meet you. My name is Jelly. The thing is, I always feel a little awkward in those spaces because there's like a lot of gaming, and I'm like, I'm occasionally game, but I'm not really that kind of person. It's like, oh, what do you do on Twitch? Pfft, I embroider. I feel like you can get like a couple of reactions. What I will say is though, more and more, and maybe it's just because I've been surrounding myself with really good people, I've been being more and more honest. Not that I ever really lied, to be fair. I'm not the best of lying. But like, I used to like kind of dance around what I did and stuff like that, rather than like being like straightforward and blunt. But more and more, I am being more blunt when people ask like, oh, what do you do? I'm like, yeah, I do embroidery. I do Twitch. Yeah, what stuff do you stream? Embroidery and making goblins and more embroidery, and it's good fun. And like, I've been having really good reactions to it. Like, people have been really, really chill, and I like that. I like that a lot. So yeah, I always for some reason think people are gonna like disregard the stuff that I do and be like, why do people watch that? Because honestly, I don't know. But no, people have been really, really chill, and yeah, like, they're like, oh, I haven't seen someone doing that for ages. That's really cool. And it's like, yeah. I don't know, it's been really positive, actually. Also, thank you so much for the follow. It's very kind of you. Thank you, thank you. Went to the doctor today. They're concerned about my high gravy levels. Oh, that sounds pretty good, though. Can your gravy levels ever be arguably too high? I feel like no. I feel like no. Oh, dear. Hi, hello, Gian. I hope you're doing well. Good morning, good morning. Oh, is it a Simpsons? Oh, I'm sorry. I've let you down today, haven't I? I'm so sorry. You deserve better. Oh God. I'm sorry. My bad. Well, time to watch more Simpsons, I suppose. I feel like I do get a lot of Simpsons references, but not all of them, to be fair. Not all of them. Oh dear. Dr. Hibbert to Homer. Damn it. Damn it. Or I guess dull. Oh dear. Yeah, no, a lot of the reactions we've been getting recently have been really positive, and that's been really nice, and I'm glad. I'm glad it brings joy. Oh no, I hope you've been doing well, by the way, Mop. I hope things are good. I was up till 3 AM last night, so we're doing a bit of a late stream today, because I just ended up sleeping most of the morning, to be honest. I was like, I'm a sleepy bean. And then we're doing something a little simpler for the prompt today. But I say it's a little simpler. I actually kind of am vibing it quite a lot. I don't know. I kind of vibe it. It's sort of pretty fun. I don't know. I like it. It's simpler and it's been a bit quicker, but I kind of like it. Like a throwaway line it was. Hey, listen, sometimes they really stick with you. Sometimes they really stick with you. Oh dear. Chroma, yeah, if you want to learn more about Chroma, that first link will take you to the link to Cynix's introduction to Chroma, which if you want to know more about it, if you want to know the ins and outs of what Chroma Core is, I highly recommend that first link. It is like an 8-minute video. It's very concise. It takes you through everything this year. Yeah, definitely would recommend watching that one first. If you watch that first video and you're like, oh, that's really interesting, I'd love to see what previous years were like, the second link will take you to the website where you can see like the previous year's winners and stuff like that. And if you're like, well, I know what's going on and I was interested in previous years, but I've learned about that now, I might want to take part myself, that third link will get you a link to Naka's video where Naka explains like some tips on how to make your own cadet and stuff like that. which if you are looking to make a cadet and join in, like, why not? Why not? That gives you a lot of really good like thoughts and inspiration. You don't need to use it, but it's kind of helpful. I would recommend it. It's a good video. And Nako is a very talented artist. Yeah, would recommend. Chroma Core is so fun. It is. I have so much fun with it every year. It is such a staple in my yearly, like, well, here's a month I just do embroidery for an entire month. I love this. It's good. It's good stuff, and I like it a lot. The bottom pictures your cadet gets. Yeah, I did an embroidery of them, but I don't have the embroidery on the screen the whole time. I also don't know where I put that particular one. Oh, there it is. Yeah. That's my cadet. Her name is Millie. I love her very much. She's not in focus at all. It's okay. My camera's doing its best. Yeah, so we did like the embroidery of her, but I just don't have that on stream 24/7, so I have this instead. We did a digital version so people could still see. Yeah. Oh, my threads. Oh dear. We all love Millie. I love it. Thank you. Also, Autumn, how are you doing? Good morning. Happy Thursday. How are you? Remember, your energy is infectious. Look forward to your streams, even though the hair times has been fun and engaging with a loving and supportive community. Thank you so much. How are you doing, Autumn? How goes it? I hope your day is going well. We are on day 8 of our doing an embroidery every single day. We're up to date. We have in fact been doing an embroidery every single day. Oh dear. It's very good. Saw the premiere, fantastic 4 first steps. All I'm going to say that's what is fantastic. It's a great setup for Avengers Doomsday, and Secret Wars to soft reboot the MCU. Have to do laundry and excited for community dinner. Oh, lovely. We love a good community dinner. Very nice. Very heckin' nice. I'm glad things are going good. Oh yeah, I'm glad the movie was good as well. While I'm not a big movie head myself, I don't really watch a whole lot of movies. It's always nice when things are going well and people are enjoying the stuff that is being made. I might have no idea what's going on, but I'm there at the sidelines like I'm glad things are going good. Oh, I didn't get robbed. Nah, I disagree. Like, okay, all right, actually, rob it, right? You want to see this? You want to see this? This is my fault. I have learned something. I've learned. If I want to do, okay, for Chroma, I gotta get my embroidery done before like 9 p.m. I gotta, because I finished the embroidery for this at like 9:20 last night, right? And the sun had gone down. There was no sunlight here. And so I don't have a proper light to take pictures of my embroideries. The only one I have is my stream light, which is really bright white, so it washes everything out, which is why I don't really use it. Look at how vivid they are in real life, right? With natural light. Like, they are so vivid. Like, they are orange and brown and like cute. The background is like an orangey yellow. Like, it's a really vivid color palette. And then when I took pictures of them at 9 p.m. because I didn't have a proper light, like this, it turned them like blue-gray, and I couldn't do anything about it. Like, this is them color corrected the best I physically could, but like there was like nothing I could do. The only thing that I would have actually helped would have been waiting until the next day and then like taking pictures then, which obviously I couldn't do that because you know, it's a daily art challenge. So I'm really proud of my embroideries. I'm really proud of my little corgis and my bread corgis. I think they're really cute and I think they've worked out really, really well. The embroidery side of things I'm really pleased with, but I made a mistake. I took too long to finish it, and thus I couldn't get a picture in time, and so it's really washed out, and it's such a shame because like I do actually like the original embroidery a lot, but yeah, it's a real shame because it would have been so much more vivid if I had taken the pictures earlier in the day. But again, it's a good learning curve of, hey, here's a thing that I probably need to pay attention to is, you know, hold off on doing any digital art until much later in the day because it's really important that I finish the traditional before the sun goes down, you know? So I would say, it's kind of specifically Chroma, but like, it's still a good thing to know, and it's also like maybe something to consider investing in before Chroma Core next year would be some kind of setup where I can take pictures regardless of the time of the day. Because right now I do rely a lot on traditional, like, you know, like actual sunlight to get good photos, and it would probably be good if I'm going to keep doing traditional stuff, which I'd want to, obviously. If I'm going to keep doing traditional stuff, to maybe invest in something where it's like I can take pictures at other times of the day without consequence, you know? So it was, I would say, a good learning curve. Like, I haven't heard my full feedback because I was sleeping, to be honest. So I've heard cynics say that my stuff looked washed out, and I was like, yeah, that's basically how I felt about it. Okay, goodbye. So like, I didn't disagree with what he said there, to be honest. I don't know what else he said, but I know he commented on the colors, and I'm like, I fully agree so much. But there is a reason, but I absolutely agree with the judgment of like, they are washed out. It's just a shame because in real life they're not washed out. In real life the colors are very vivid, and it's a shame that I couldn't fix it in time to like get that in for my submission. Also, thank you so much for the follow. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Ah, dear. Very welcome. What do we embroidery today? So today's a bit of a weird one. We're doing a spear of mistletoe. We're leaning a little bit on mistletoe being a parasitic plant, but also the flower, like consider like thinking of love and stuff like that. So we have the idea that it starts out as like a much more like long spear when it sinks into something, it feeds off of it. So a spear that kind of eats the person that lands in, because it is a parasitic plant. And then the idea is that these spears would be used more in defensive tactics rather than offensive tactics, with the idea that using these spears, once they plant in the enemy, would basically make a tree bloom there. So with enough of these spears, you can basically create a barrier between you and the enemy. So they are more on the defensive side of things than the offensive side of things. Yeah, that is my that's my lore for the things that we're making today. Is they would be a little bit more defensive leaning as far as like a weapon goes. Kind of like, you know, some like historically, like you have like different types of machinery for like bombarding castles versus defending castles. That's what I'm thinking of. There is a color difference. There is, yeah. Relying on sunlight in the UK is a crazy thing to say, but I've been relying on like natural light for all of my pictures, which is like, yeah. It is a problem and something that I should look at addressing in the future for sure. I fully agreed with that when I heard that, when they were like, yeah, it's a little washed out. It's like, it's very washed out because, well, I mean, I guess you haven't seen what they initially looked like, but it's very, for me, it's very washed out. Dear. Yeah. Especially in Wales, right? Interesting. Oh my god, that was beautiful. Thank you. What happens if you spear an enemy? Do they become a tree? Yeah, so the idea is, it would sap the life. So mistletoe does this, by the way, and this is not lore that I've made up for mistletoe, I promise. Mistletoe legitimately does this. It's wild. 2 seconds, let me get the up. No, doing that. Just mistletoe. There you go. There you go. Mistletoe. There we go. There we go. Okay, so mistletoe grows on a wide range of host trees, some of which experience side effects including reduced growth, stunting, and loss or infested outer branches. A heavy infestation may also kill the host plant, so it successfully pasteurizes more than 200 trees and shrub species. They're also known as hemiparasites because they do perform some photosynthesis. However, in some species, its contribution is nearly zero. Basically, what they do is they just take the energy from the plant host they're on. Some of them do still photosynthesize a bit, but for the most part, mistletoe attaches itself to another plant and then saps the energy and life from it. So the idea with the spear is it's more like an injection or like a syringe. So instead of it taking like a couple of years to kill the host, these spears are like condensed mistletoe, with the idea that they have this like nice point at the end. You stab it in and then it just, so like, yeah, and then the mistletoe would grow into a tree there and then. So relatively quickly. I would say they'd probably be a full tree by the end of the day, but the person would die near instantly. Yeah, so they're pretty offensive. They definitely do, they do a fair amount of damage, but yeah, the main kind of deal with them is that they create like a defensive line of trees, like a barrier. So they're really good if you are on an defending side. Using these will kill the enemy, but also create like a nice barrier between you and the enemy too. A lot more obstacles. It'll create a lot of obstacles, especially because mistletoe are very viney plants. So yeah, it creates like a good barrier between you and them. That was my thought process when making this spear anyway. And also that's why they turn pink, because the idea is they are green until they suck up the blood and guts of a human and now they're pink. It's a little gross, but like if it was like if you got from the inside and it affected the color of the plant, it'd probably make the plant go a little bit more pinky, reddish color, right? So yeah. Oh dear Lord. Props my weakest category. This is bloody gold. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. I'm just doing a quick one today, but I am kind of enjoying it, to be honest. It's like very chill. It's very chill. It's a color scheme that I feel very comfortable in, and that's been nice. Also, hello. How you doing? Late stream today? I know, late stream today because the last one took a long time, so I ended up sleeping a lot this morning. So we just started a little bit later today. I'm a little lower energy than usual. Apologies. It's just I'm a bit sleepy. People sounds romantic. Want to make out? want to make out under this parasitic tree? Yeah, go on. Yeah, sure. The parasitic tree makeout spot. You know, very human, very weird, very human. Oh dear. Yeah, we're also just doing a short stream today. We'll probably I'll do a little bit more and then we'll do our Discord art share and wrap it up. We're just doing like a little extra one. Just a little extra stream because honestly, I was like I could just not stream today, but I was like but I like streaming. but I quite enjoy it though, so I would quite like to pop by. Oh dear. There we go. I will wait for a minute and the topic goes from sushi to bloody spear defensive strategies. It's important. The people need to know. Oh dear. I like as well, like, I'm gonna put some more root texture in here, but like, they almost look like little skull jellyfish. Very cool. But yeah, we need a little bit more definition on some of this, I think, but it's getting there. I also want to do like a light blue, so I think probably the light blue will give it the definition that it needs. It's cool though. It's cool. Spear. Do 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 do. I hate when it does the suction thing. It's like, I want to drink it all in one go, but then it stops me. There you go. Hydration complete. I do have another one. Did you see my submission? The one yesterday I did, like with the egg crack. I saw that one yesterday. I haven't seen anything for today yet. Where's my needle gone? What? Huh? Oh, there you are. Haha. I liked your one yesterday. I thought it was very funny. I think you said that you were doing it like that because Cynic said the time before, like, why didn't you use real food? But I like that. I like that very much. Oh dear. Have no fear. The bloody spear is here. Bloody spear is here. Is this just me when I'm hearing Legend of Zelda? The first time I up this playlist. Yeah, this is that. Won't finish before you finish streaming. Yes, I did. Hell yeah. I like that. I like the vibes. Very good. You remember correctly. Yiffy. Yeah, well, I was lurking on that call and I was talking to you in the chat. I didn't realize for like a good 45 minutes or something that you couldn't see what I was writing you. I was like, oh, what just doesn't want to talk to me today? What? What's this? The Goat's just not interested. Goat's busy, and I'm like, honestly, fair. But I was like in the chat, like responding to you. I didn't realize because you had stuff on your hands, so you weren't able to scroll the chat, so you didn't know. So I was just there, what's this done with me today? Which honestly fair. I have those days where I'm done with me too. It was really funny though. When I was like unmuted, I was like, I've been talking to you for like 45 minutes. I didn't realize you couldn't see me. very funny though. You know what? Nothing to quite bring me out of lurk like me completely misunderstanding what's going on. Very fun. Very fun. Why was Oblivion music in the playlist of these songs? Do you want Oblivion music? Yeah, we could do that. You want it? You want to feel like you're speaking with an Oblivion NPC? Sure. What is the name of it? It'd just be like Oblivion NPC music, right? Oblivion OST extended. Give me the extended one. Do it. Is it this one? No, that's the town sound. I like the town sound, but that's not what I want. I want the... Maybe the septums. I think that's kind of an intense one, isn't it? Is it this? No, maybe this? Is it this? Yeah, that's what I want! It's so good. There is just something about this music. Maybe, oh no, I think even if you haven't played Oblivion, although I guess a lot more people have now, there's just something about this music that so suits you. You're having some kind of weird conversation. It's music you have strange conversations to. Is that a feathered? Oh, wrong button. Feathered! How was your stream? I hope you had a good one. Oh, thank you for the feathered shout out. Hell yeah. There we go, we'll do the big feather shout out as well. Thank you. How was your stream? If you've not checked out Feathered before, incredibly talented artist. They make beautiful pieces. They've recently been making lots of tiny bottles to be giving out, but they've also been making costumes. They also do beautiful paintings. They also paint on the back of violins. They do resin. If you haven't gone and checked them out before, they're a very multi-talented crafter. Definitely go send them some love. For anyone new here as well, hello, hi, my name is Jelly. We're doing an embroidery every day for 30 days, and we are on day 8 right now. We're just currently getting in some of the outlining colors for this. I'm going quite bright with it because I kind of want it to look like it's glowing. So it's sort of it's bright at the moment. It's bright. We'll tone it down a little bit and we'll add some like specific highlight colors which will kind of bring it together. But for now, we're just working on getting some of the outlines and making sure that all the base fabrics are attached. Oh dear. Yes. You bring no friend. Thank you for bringing your friends. I will say as well, Feathered, if you need to do, you know, the standard self-care post-stream, if you need to go eat, sleep, drink, anything like that, you know the drill, but obviously please do if you need to. Feathered, what was the paint? Yes! That was a good question, actually. Before you go lurk, you posted a painting in the Discord art share yesterday. What was that painting made out of? We're curious, because it was absolutely gorgeous. Like the mer person. Yeah, really, really, really beautiful. Everyone was like, oh! Myself included. I was also like, oh! It was so good. Unless you need to look. I was painting a little Cthulhu on a card today. Aww. It's acrylic. That's wild. That is wild. It's really good. Really, really good. It is wild that that's acrylic though. But very impressive. Oh dear. So we are doing, it's called thread painting. It's a style of embroidery basically where you just fill it in with thread, but we are also doing like a lot of applique. I've also done free motion embroidery on this already. So I guess it sort of becomes like a mixed media piece by the end. I can show you some that I've made earlier, but I really need to spend some time just mounting everything. Because yeah, we're on day 8 so far, so I have like 8 to mount. I need to just spend some time doing that at some point so that when people pop by very kindly with raids, I can be like, here's some that we've been making. Because right now everything's just a floppy piece of paper. Oh, floppy piece of fabric. That's smooth great. It's impressive. Thanks. I shall post a completed one along with the little cards. Yes, do it. Hell yeah. We're only doing a short stream today because I'm just a little sleepy. So yeah, we'll probably be doing a Discord art share pretty hecking soon. Fabric assemblage. Exactly. The background is airbrushed acrylic. God, you're so smart. Oh dear. There you go. You're smart. Honor praise to come back to that context, yeah. I gotta mount everything, but it's true. I do. I'm very behind. I want to show them to people when they raid, but I'm like, I can't. It's all floppy around. You can mount them after Chromical. You're busy, right? It's true. It has been very busy. Also, hope you're doing well, Cthulhu. It has, in fact, been big busy vibes, but like fun busy vibes. Oh dear. I'm a little annoyed about the whole photography thing last night, but like I'm annoyed at me. And at the same time, I'm also glad that I've learned that. So I guess I'm not as annoyed as I think. I'm like super mildly annoyed, like just a little bit. Floppy fabric? Is there non-floppy fabric? Yes. Stiff fabric is absolutely a thing. Because you see like stiff and interfacing for things like collars and everything. The game Date Everything. I have been loving watching people play that game. I haven't played it myself, but I have been it's been one of those games where I'm just really enjoying watching other people play it and like seeing who they go for and like meeting all the characters, and I don't know. There is something very interesting about it. It's not the style of game that I would normally go for myself, but as far as like a viewing experience goes, I really enjoy it. It's really fun to watch other streamers play it. Like Messenger's been playing it, and I've really been enjoying Messenger playing it. It's just, you know, good stuff. Good stuff. If I can convince Blackpool, I know, can we do a joint playthrough? Like, we'll get together and we'll make the decisions together, and we'll find new dates. Oh dear. It's really floppy. I have to mount it. It's true. Oh dear. I'm annoyed at. Wait, what's happened? Are you alright? I'm assuming you're alright. Is it because it's not uploading videos like you want it to? Oh dear. I am curious at that game. I should check out some gameplay vids. Actually, is Messenger playing it now? Or are they doing Mysteria? I know Mysteria is getting an update soon, so they might be playing Fields of Mysteria. Let me see. No, it's gonna be Fields of Mysteria. But I mean, I can still shout them out, to be fair, because they're still very cool. And I have a quick shout out for them anyway. But they've been playing Date Everything. If you want a sweet bean on Twitch who is playing it. Actually, was Chalky playing it? I'll check. Is that how you spell Messenger? Because it didn't play the video. Yeah, that is really annoying, especially when you spend like a lot of time on it if it's not showing. Yeah, very, very annoying. I'm just gonna see if Chalky's been playing it as well. I mean, I could do a shout out for Chalky regardless, because they're a cool bean. And then I can find out. Oh, you have been playing it? Hell yeah. Wait, why won't it? Oh, I'm spelling it wrong. I'm spelling it right. That's why it's not working. I still need to draw up my own character. Yes. Okay, there you go. There's some sweet beans who I know have been playing it that you can go check out if you would like to. There you go, bring back the music, thank you. If you would like to check out Date Everything, but you don't want to play it yourself. I really would like to maybe play it, but I don't know. Again, it's not normally my style of game, but it's so silly. It kind of feels like a vibe. Oh dear. The character designs are so cool. I think that's what it is. It's not my style of game, but I love good character designs, and I love the character designs that I've been seeing from it. We could tier list character designs from Date Everything, but I also don't want to get spoiled, so I'm like, I don't want to spoil anyone else either. But also, the music might be a bit high. I mean, is my NPC vibes going too strong? 2 seconds. You're right. Thank you. There you go. There you go. Too much NPC. God. I was very upset to find out there is not a spice rack, so I'm gonna design my own sexy spice rack, as you should. I too want to play it. Do you want to see? Should I show it to what it is to people that don't know what it is? I can get a picture of it up or something. Oh dear. I was NPCing too hard. I was. Date Everything. Such an unhinged thing to Google. Is it like a? Can I find like a ready-made tier list? I'm curious. I can, I think. Somebody already made a Date Everything tier list. Oh my god, wait. There you go. They have, God, there's a lot. I need to Google who they are though, because otherwise I don't know who they are. I don't know their names. I don't know what they're meant to be. I just know that they look really cool. The people that I know, wait, I found 2 people I think that have I found 2 people that I, wait a minute. I like that my music just gives up sometimes. You know what, no more NPC for you. It's too inconsistent. I like the toilet. I like the toilet. They got good energy. I like the toilet. Shut up! No, I like the toilet. No, no, they're French. I like the toilet. Stop. Leave me alone. Maybe I won't play it live on stream. I like the toilet. The toilet's good. Who else did I like? There was someone else. I can't remember their picture. The safe was cool. Not for me, but they were cool. It's so annoying. The problem is there's all these faces next to each other. I'm like, I cannot. There's too much going on. I need like bigger, more separated pictures, because all these pictures right next to each other is like, this is a lot. This is a lot. Desk, toilet. I don't know what their names are. I like the desk and I like that it pisses me off. Well, that's alright, there's more toilet for me. If you don't like the toilet, that's fine. There's more toilet for me. Desk, toilet. There are 2 wolves inside me. The 2 wolves inside me say desk, toilet. Can you share the link? You want the tier list? It's really overwhelming, but I can share. This is the tier list. But do you want me to just show it on the stream? But I want to see the full character. Wait, let me see if there's a better tier list. Or like a tier list with extra info. Oh, this is a little better. No. I found a slightly better one, because this one's not just their face cards. You can see like a little bit of their body on this one. Like a tiny bit. But I would need to like, oh god. Can we? Uh-oh. Can we not crash? There you go. Okay. This is a slightly better one. There you go. Do you wanna just see it? Do you wanna just see what I'm talking about? Right. Right. I show you, but I don't know how well this is gonna look. Might get some, yeah, like some adverts at the side as well. Ignore the adverts. I think they're fine. I think they're at least safe for work. You always fear. Yeah, here they are. So you have all of these. Look at all these character designs. Look at them. They're so cool. Oh dear. Yes. There are some interesting ones. There are some very interesting ones. This one is interesting. I don't know what most of these characters sound like, I will say, and I do think the voices make a big difference for me too. So like, you know, hearing how they sound probably would make a difference also. But yeah, there they are. So if you want to make a tier list, where's the toilet? Where is the toilet? I am looking for them. Where is he? There he is! Wait. There you go. Where's the desk? Where is the desk? There she is. Get in there. There you go. I don't know about the rest of them. Was there any that I don't like so far? I thought Dante was alright. Put him in B. There's a few where I'm like, I do know kind of what they're like, but I feel like people will be upset if I put their favorite in D tier. This one as well, put them in A. There's a lot. There's a lot. I know people don't like this character, but I haven't really seen them that much, but I know people hate them. Is this the table? God. Yeah, there's a lot. God. Where's the one with tetanus? Where's tetanus man? Where's tetanus man? I know tetanus man's around here somewhere. Where are you? Person with tetanus. There's the trash. But I haven't really heard the trash that much. Trash, I would assume that I'm gonna like the trash. But like, there you are. Tetanus person. We do not want tetanus! Anyway, right, you can go do this in your own time if you want, because I have got to finish this embroidery for the day. But you get the vibes. Heck to my beloved. My beloved? Dude, what's wrong with getting hot and steamy with a toaster? Nothing wrong with that. Honest, toilets and desks are underappreciated. I agree. I'm afraid the game's gonna ruin my household objects. You mean you don't want to fall in love with your toilet? What the heck? It's the best. Why? Where right? No. Get out. Put him in S. It's like Scandalabra having what? Wait. Who is Scandalabra? I don't know that I've met them. I might. Let me Google her. Actually, assuming women could be wrong. Was wrong. But I don't know that I've heard them speak. I need to hear them speak first. I guess I could go hear them speak right now. Couldn't I? Alright. What do you sound like? Come on then. All voice lines. 53 minutes of voice lines?
Yes, it's me. It's me. The one, the only. Goodbye. I'm the one, the only. Do you see any other candelabra here? Ah, yes. Keys. Sadly, she seems to be scandal-proof, that one. Nay, perish the thought. How do you
just you and me and the voices in my head.
Certain of it. My lovely lads, my flames, my sentinels. They travel around the homestead and find out all the lovely lies they all speak. No. It's merely a turn of phrase. I mostly just raise my voice. Any good scandals going on over there in the kitchen? They can be quite...
Wait a minute. That voice line's great, though.
Raise my voice. Any good scandals going on over there in the kitchen?
Any good scandals going on over there in the kitchen? Alright, he's growing on me. Oh dear, Table's such a gentleman. Table looks like a gentleman. Is there a fox? I don't know. You can have the toolbox, that's fine. And often I feel like the normal one in the conversations aren't some of the characters trolling the voice actors because they have the same name. Gonna feel normal is absolutely for the reason I keep coming back. Bless you. Oh dear. It's 50 minutes. Yeah, no, just him.
They can be quite rude at times, but my persistent brightness can illuminate...
His name's John Wick!
Some would call me quite the busybody, but I would then call myself...
People in the comments really like him. I'm not going to read those.
Do you really want to know? Yeah, sure. Okay. What is this? The crawl space where fools linger to die? If you truly want gossip, then give me some Then you really haven't found the thrill of a scandal.
I feel like I have a Barbie Disney villain in my ear.
Outside.
His voice get cross-trained. It makes sense if you think the characters he's voiced.
Did you know that the previously paired aerialists, Washford and Drysdale, are no longer speaking to each other? The world entire cares.
I didn't know. Oh my gosh.
Faulty. But thank you for the update. My esteem of you rises.
Oh.
Next, were you aware that known vagabond Bobby Pin is on the loose once more?
I wasn't. Oh my gosh.
Can you imagine the romantic dalliances as they make their way
He's
through the house?
he's got 50
think
minutes
you
of
meant
voice
an
lines.
apology.
He's one character. He's a
The
perfect
guys
asset to spill the
are
tea.
remiss in my renown.
I agree.
Found, then joins the circus. Who would have thought? My esteem rises. More scandals abound. They say there is a shadow.
I'm just gonna leave him in the background. He's got things to say. It's alright.
The physical realm. And yet,
Do they all
say
have
if you peer
50 minutes of
closely at a
voice
certain
lines?
shadow in the floor,
Wait, can I get you the toilet?
crooked stranger himself. You know of the Lord
Wait.
of Shadows?
Jean.
He will not speak to me. Something to do with flames casting out light. Some such nonsense. My esteem.
His name's like Piss or something, right? Oh no, what's his name? What's the toilet in Date Everything called? What's his actual name? It's John, isn't it? Toilet in Date Everything. It's Jean-Loup Pissieu. Okay. Jean-Loup. Give me the voice. The voice lines. He's got 52 minutes as well! They've all got like...
Cease your flattery. Little Crapper's art is immune to all forms of romance unless they are accompanied by...
I'm leaving him there.
So,
Every now and again, we're just going to get rap in the background.
you are wrong! Jean-Loup knows you. You are the chapin, the kissless loser. You have in...
Oh, this is what I imagine Sonne sounds like. Me too. Don't tell Sonne.
Enthusiasm alone, she is not enough. Correct. Jean-Loup is glad you understand this. The rapping, she comes from the heart.
Refers to himself in the third
Like
person.
that little rubber bits that comes undone sometimes and the water keeps running forever. You need to experience life before you can spit it out in alternating phonemes adhering to some sort of a rhyme structure. As you are, you have no chance to defeat Jean-Loup, let alone match his rapier wit. You want to clash talons with these two gallant stallions? Go! Live a life worth rapping about! Return to Lil Crapper.
He's so enthusiastic. I love him. I'm gonna convert you on the toilet.
Not doing that. Okay, here goes. Okay? Got it. This is going so fast. Okay, that's my name. Jack. Jack. Bill. Rear. Back. Rack. Sack. Stack. Crack. Shack. Whack. Snack. Black. Smack. Turns out I forgot to lift the seat.
Okay, wait, I can't. I'm not gonna get any work done. Alright. This is so stupid. Oh god. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I will play this game at some point. I don't know. I got so many things to do. And I am also enjoying just living vicariously for other people and their choices. But yeah, no, it's a hell of a game. It's a hell of a game. You know what? I did say we were going to do a short stream today. I'm clearly getting distracted. I might say we do Discord Art Share now, and then I'll just keep chipping away at this in my own time. I think. I say in my own time. By the end of the day, to be fair. This is where we have got to. I'm actually pretty heckin' happy with this. I was going for a slightly more simplistic one, and I think that this is kind of fitting the what I wanted to do. I have a little space where I can write stuff in there. This is, bear in mind as well, like, where are my wooden things? Where are they actually? There they are. This is quite a large space for what I'm actually going to be doing because it's not actually that big. It's pretty small. So a lot of the stuff that we're doing will be like semi-cut off. It's actually only like this big, if that makes sense. So yeah, we'll have it like this. Yep. Only that middly bit would be involved, and I filled that space pretty good. So I'm actually pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that. That being said, if you're new here, so like we like to do at the end of our streams is a Discord art share. We have a little look at the art the community's been making while we've been making art ourselves. Now, normally we do stream a little bit longer than this, but just because we've started a bit later, and I'm also very sleepy, I think this is a good probably time to call it for the day. We'll nip into the Discord. If you are interested, make sure that you read the rules in the Discord just to make sure that you're not posting anything outside of TOS. Otherwise, let's have a little look at what everyone's been posting. I'd love to see it. I love to see it. First of all, we have from Temporary, which is a messing around for fun. So Temporary makes a lot of these kind of pieces, and I absolutely love them. It's just really fun. I really love that the longer you look, the more you see, and also like the more organic vibes with it. But there is a lot of harsh lines, but they're so continuous. It's very cool. It just means you can look forever and keep seeing new things. And I really, really like them. I just really, really like them. I do think I like this one, because you see more in it. But both of these are cool. The colors are looking really nice on this one. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I also like the multiple hands. It feels almost like they're grabbing for something, and I think that looks really nice. Hell yeah. Very nice. We'll get Temp a shout out as well. Temp, I don't think Temp streams, but we'll get them a shout out because they're very cool and they make really, really cool art. Hell yeah. Also, not Corgi, the Nakwas Corgi. They killed a dragon. Oh my god. So Star is also someone who's keeping up daily with the Chroma Core prompts. So they are up to date. They've been keeping up to date daily, and look how cute this little sausage corgi is. They killed a dragon. This also works well because Star had done a very similar backdrop for the previous piece, so they work well as like a piece after piece after piece. They all kind of fit together very cool. Yeah, but if you haven't checked out Star does stream his art on Twitch sometimes, so you can go watch this kind of stuff live if you haven't got to check them out before. There you go. You're gonna have to, because look how cute. Look at the cute, little cute eyes are like, please follow me on Twitch. Oh my god. So this is what we were talking about yesterday. This is Feathered. This is what art that Feathered was making, and we were all like, what did you make that out of? And it turns out acrylic's the answer. Little Cthulhu paints on stream today. Yesterday I painted the cards and completed the merman. God, like they're so cool. They're so cool. Like, it's so gorgeous. You are so good at this. My gosh, the amount of like tone you get on this with acrylics as well is so impressive. Like, because that is not an easy medium. Like, that is so nice. I'm like, look, acrylics, guys. Acrylics. This is acrylics. Wild. Absolutely wild. I think it's a really good, like what do you call it? Because acrylics are really hard to work with, but often they're the ones you get in school and stuff like that. And being like, if you are good at art, you will be good. Like, you know, if not the tools don't make the artist. But the artist makes tools, whatever it goes. Basically, you could have the same tools as you had like 20 years ago, but it's the practice that's going to make you good. And my god, that's ridiculous. It's so good. It's so good. And then we have these ones as well. We little snail, very heckin' cute. Very heckin' cute. We got snake, very heckin' cute. And then we got bee. Hell yeah. How do you have water like that with acrylics? I don't know. It's like genuinely so impressive. So hard, but so impressive. Very heckin' cool. Very heckin' cool. Again, Feathered does stream live on Twitch. You can watch Feathered doing these live. And I highly recommend that you do go across and go check them out, because then you can go see all of this while it's happening. Then we'll have, I know this character, because I remember when Sunkoi was making this character assignment, Prince Zagreus, after achieving the mistletoe. Oh, aspect of the eternal spear. Oh, that's really, really cool. I didn't know they had a mistletoe. Or is this like one you've made up for them? I'm assuming maybe actually. That looks really, really cool. The body proportion on the hero is looking really, really good as well, Amundsen. I know it's not the main feature of the piece, but the body proportions are looking really, really good. The skulls, I like the kind of shading you've done on them as well. I think that looks really, really cool. Like the shading on the skulls is looking very, very fancy. That's I think very well done. And the folds of the clothing, like that's really nice. Really, really. I know it's a prop. What do you call it? Like a prop design one, but the figure that you've done is really, really cool. This is the no. This is Zagreus from Hades. Yeah. Actually, Sunkoi has cosplayed this character. Oh dear, if you're curious. That's, I think, when I first met Sunkoi, they were making this character. Yeah. Oh dear. It's very cool. Very, very cool. Very well done. We're gonna nip down as well now to... Lovey was making this on stream earlier. I was lurking, Lovey. I was nipping in and out of stream, sleep, but I was lurking. Lovey was like, God, that's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Look at that color. Oh, so neat as well. So neat. So gorgeous. My gosh, Lovey. I mean, as always, I'm not surprised. Lovey is very, very good, but it's so good. It's so good and so nice and so neat, and the colors are so pretty. We love some cables, we do, and they're so neat. Such neat cables. Lovey's amazing with colors. They are. Also, hey Jelly, want a repeat of last year? Oh, heck. I hope hope you're doing okay. I hope they're doing okay. Take care of yourself, Smokey. Take care of them as well. Yeah, I'm sorry. I hope you're all right. I hope you're all right. Hope everything's going good. Oh dear. Waiting at my appointment, crocheting a bit. God, all of you and your colours. All of you and your colours. What the heck? What the heck? Oh wait, is that a new baby? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, is baby new? Is that, sorry, I took it as newborn is not doing very well. Is new baby the thing? If it is new baby, then congratulations. Oh my gosh. Well done. Hell yeah. I hope everything's going well. I hope everything's going smoothly. Hell yeah. I hope you're glowing and you're both feeling great and good and GG's and yeah. GG's on the newborn. So I don't kiss. GG's, well played. But no, genuinely congratulations. I hope everything went as smoothly as possible. GG's on the newborn. Oh gosh. Oh god, this is looking gorgeous this start. Beautiful colours. Beautiful, beautiful colours. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh dear, I hope the appointment goes well as well. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. We're gonna live up to pets and animals. Oh! Oh! Crime versus the criminal. The gremlin broke another piece of decoration. I will say though, actually, also my entry to a photo contest. I was gonna say, this is actually also a fantastic photo though. Like really, really well, like really nice. Like, okay, that makes more sense because like, wow, what a cool photo though. And like something about the foot being broken kind of actually adds to it for me. Like that looks really good. And Aban, good morning. We're actually just about to end stream, Aban, but I hope you're having a good day. I hope things have been good for you. I started a little late today, so I'm very sleepy. Very sleepy. Yeah. The cat is made for the camera. They are. That's a good pose. Cat in the background, foreshadow. Although the cat's the one who's broken the foot off. Like, after shadowing. Crime versus the criminal. Yeah, this one, the reason the foot's off is because of this one back here. But I kind of love that. That's really cool, though. Really, really cool. Like, it's just a really well done photo. A really well done photo. All right, 2 seconds. Good up. Scoot, scoot, scoot. There you go. Now you can't. There you go. Saved it. Saved it. Did you miss embroidery? Did I? Pops like in the oh, we only normally show stuff that's been posted while I'm live to avoid so that people can basically we only show the stuff that's posted while live is how we do it, because that way if people don't want stuff to be shown on stream, they don't put it there. I can show it this once, but yeah, normally we avoid this, especially if anybody else had posted just for like a, you know, chill vibes kind of thing. But yeah, we can have a little look at the origami butterfly because it is gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's very, very cool. Very, very cool. Like this is, I mean, so, and also the fabric is, as always, absolutely gorgeous too. This is the book cover that you made the other day, right? I think that it's on top of. It's very, very pretty. Very, very pretty. Fair. It also means that otherwise, if I want to look at Discord while I'm not live, and so yeah, I look at the art as it's posted because I like getting inspired. Oh my God, Phoenix! Phoenix, bless you. Thank you so much for the raid. I will say, Phoenix, we are literally just about to raid out ourselves because I am big sleepy vibes. But I will get you your shout outs and everything like that first and ask how your stream was. I hope you had a really, really good one. We did a late stream today. I'm sorry. I need to go get some look. Yeah, raid train. Yeah, we can do you a raid train. But I hope you had a really, really good stream. I hope your makers and crafters went really good. I hope everything went really well for you. Thank you so much for trusting your community with us. Even if we are raiding out, I still really appreciate the thought. I'm actually just about to find a bean to send you all into. And I'm gonna send you into Kelly. So Mirage is doing singing. I have not been able to raid Mirage while they're doing a music stream ever, and they are so talented. So Mirage is a opera singer, and they do song covers on Twitch. They're very, 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 very cool. Very, very, very cool. And I never get to raid them while they're singing. And so today is the day we raid them while they're singing. because they're just so good. They're so good. I started following them a couple years, no, like 3 years ago nearly, because I thought they were really, really, really talented. But yeah, they use a VTuber model, they sing, and they sometimes play games as well. Very, very talented bean, and also just a really sweet person. So yeah, if you haven't checked them out before, I think you're gonna really like it over there. That being said, if anybody does need to nip off or anything like that because they've just been streaming, for instance, wink, I completely understand if you can't join us for the raid. Don't worry, don't worry. Yeah, Kodak, smile. Oh god. Kodak! Oh, thank you for bringing the raid calls. Thank you for bringing the raid calls in chat. I appreciate it. Wink. If you need to go look after yourself after stream and you can't join us, don't worry. Don't worry about it. Self-care first. Self-care first. Otherwise, I will see you hopefully tomorrow. I'm really hoping tomorrow or the day after is graffiti prompt. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. And I'll get a picture of this in the Discord for later so you can see how it ended up. Otherwise, see you tomorrow, everyone. Have a nice rest of your day. Take care. Thank you so much again for the raids and all the support and the follows and all the sweetness.